Good evening, my warriors. How are you? Get ready for the mock test. All the 2021 aspirants, come on, write down 2021 in the chat box and write down IIT 2021. I'm going to crack it. JEE 2021, I'm going to crack it. Come on, all the 2021 aspirants, come on, write it down. I'm going to crack the JEE 2021 examination. Hello everyone, let's begin with the mock test. With me, Shreyas, your master teacher for physics at Vedantu going live. Hello, hi Science Lover, hi Nancy, hello Vikram, hi Vijay, hi PL. Well, that was me also in the chat box. Hi Nirmal, hi Priyanka. Welcome aboard all the lovely warriors. Welcome aboard. Today is a very special session. All three of us are going to give you some really super duper amazing questions which is going to help you prepare for all the upcoming examinations, not just JEE Mains but even BITSAT, CET and all such examinations, because we have chosen these questions so that to cover as many concepts as possible. These are mains type of questions, these are objective type of questions, so they will help you understand not just the concepts but also how to tackle those questions when you see them in the examination. And all this because of our experience with handling students for almost more than a decade. And many of my students having not just gone into IITs but with some super duper amazing ranks. Many of them, I'm really proud to say this, that have secured 2-digit All India ranks. So if you want to know more about me, you know where to go. You can go to my Instagram handle, that's Shreyas_Vedantu. You can find a lot more details and regular posts, stories and videos that I keep posting. Hello Ponu Rajesh, hi Nirmal, hello everyone. Good evening, come on. There is one thing though. Hello Riya Bhosle, welcome aboard. So PL, other sirs will join after me, one after the other. Yes, Minyanarthi is present, very good. So let me tell you one thing, the only way you can make your presence felt, mark your attendance, is by making sure that you continuously chat, not like spam, but yes, make your presence felt on and off in the chat box and make friends, because all the people out here are warriors, and those of you who are true warriors have also changed the display pictures to show us all the love and support. And also do not forget to smash the like button down there. And do not forget, if you're a new warrior to this channel and you want to get all the preparation done in English medium, do not forget to hit the subscribe button down there. Also share the word around, make sure all the English medium students are on this channel. So let me ask you a simple question. Hello Ankit, thank you for all the love beta. Hello Aditi, good evening. Yes, so Ayub Khan, Wassim Sir will come in the end, alright. Hello Jai, JEE 2022 aspirant. Nice to see 2022 aspirants out here as well. Very good. There are a lot of questions from 11th also. Don't worry about it. Good evening everyone. Now, guys, let me ask you a simple question. Do you know who founded Ola? I'm pretty sure you would have heard about Ola. Ola means hello. And yes, do you know who founded Ola? So, yeah, any guesses? Do you know, is it an Indian company or is it a foreign company? Is it an Indian company or is it a foreign company, guys? I'm very good, Gopal. Thank you so much. Hi, Sai Saran. Thank you, guys, for all the lovely hearts that you make for all of us. Okay, so, no, nobody knows? Well, I'll tell you who he is. Okay, so basically, Ola was founded by an IITian and he was from IIT Bombay. And his name is none other than Bhavish Agarwal. Yes, so he founded Ola, guys, and he's an Indian and he's an IITian. Why am I telling you all this? Well, probably you'll have to wait for that. Yes, Bhavish Agarwal. Yes, it's an Indian company. Aren't you guys proud about that? In fact, sometimes I prefer Ola more than Uber just because it is an Indian company. I feel that, this is a golden era. This is a golden age where, so many Indian entrepreneurs are doing so much for our country. In fact, even Vedantu is an Indian company. There are a lot of foreign companies as well, alright, in the edtech space, but Vedantu is an Indian company founded again by IITians. All these people out here are, Indian engineers. And I can give you some more examples like, yeah, come on. Flipkart, I'm pretty sure you would have heard about Flipkart. You have ordered some of the materials, some of the books, maybe, your household things from Flipkart. Yes, just like Amazon, we have Flipkart, which is an Indian company. That makes me really proud, guys. Yes. And again, an alumni of IIT Delhi. Yep. So, guys, I'm pretty sure you want to be one of them one day. I'm pretty sure you also want to make your teachers, your relatives, your family, your friends proud. And you also want someday all the teachers, post your picture on the screen. Won't you feel really happy about it? So for that, the first step that you need to take is become an IITian. And guys, this is the last few weeks, last few months before you write the examination. Let this motivation be there with you, because only when you have such positive energy, when you have that positive motivation, only then you are going to get inspired even though you fall down. So buckle up, guys, because you are going to need a lot of preparation, and we are always going to help you with live sessions, complete revision of 11th and 12th portion starting 26th April. We are starting complete revision of 11th and 12th portion starting 26th of April. Those of you did not hear it. And you'll also get notes, handwritten ones plus PDFs, and also you can watch the replays n number of times, along with 20 full length test series, along with doubt solving inside the class as well as outside the class, all in this crash course. I will talk more about the crash course. The link although is there in the description box below, and you can check it out. The course is available for 6,000 rupees after the discount. We'll talk more about it towards the end. So let's get going with our questions, starting with, the thermodynamics topic. Let's get going. Yep. Hello, Pratiksha Patil. Good evening. Welcome aboard. Hi, Amini. Hello, everyone. Yes, Sandeep. I know you're excited to start the session. Yes, we have started. Yep. Flipkart is also Indian. Yes, Nirmal. Wow. Ankit has ordered from Amazon. No problem, Ankit. Yep. But, the fact that we have Indian companies is what makes us feel proud. So look at this. This is a cyclic process. Where is it? It's here. A, B, C, A. This is volume. This is temperature. Okay. I hope you can see this. This is volume. This is temperature. This is a cyclic process. One of these graphs corresponds to this graph correctly. All other three are incorrect. Only one of them is the true representation of the cyclic process. Which of the following resembles it? Come on, think about it. Think about it. Hello, Sushri Sugla. Welcome aboard. Hi, good evening, Shivangi. Yes, your captain is here. Very good, Karthi Subramani. Very nice. Nice to know you have joined it and you're enjoying all the sessions out here in the crash course as well as on YouTube. Glad to know that. Wow, Ramesh SR, dream is IIT Bombay. Very good. Stick it up in front of your wall so that every day when you wake up, you see that, you feel motivated. So come on, guys, which of the following options do you think is correct? Some of you are saying C, some of you are saying D. Come on, fix up your mind. Jaya is confused between B and D. All right. So the hint for solving this question is, whenever you see such questions, first mark, okay, the first thing you should do is mark the processes. For example, A to B, B to C and C to A. Now B to C, you can clearly see the volume is constant. Can you see that? The graph is parallel, all right, to the horizontal line. So the volume is constant. So it is isochoric. So it is isochoric process because the volume is constant. From C to A, you can see it is parallel to the vertical axis. In fact, the temperature is constant. So this process is nothing but isothermal process. This is isothermal process, correct? Now, A to B, come on guys, volume is directly proportional to temperature. When is volume directly proportional to temperature? For isobaric process. This is isobaric process because volume is directly proportional to temperature. Okay, now think about it. Which of the following will resemble it properly? I feel if you look over here only you will start understanding. Guys, A to B is isobaric. Okay, it is isobaric. Isochoric is B to C. Okay, just look at B to C. B to C is isochoric, correct? B to C is isochoric. Can you see this line? Do you see volume is not constant? All right, it is not isochoric. It is not isochoric. So obviously option A gets ruled out. I hope you can see that. Option A gets ruled out. Similarly, you can look at this particular diagram. Now B to C is supposed to be isochoric. Well, look at that. B to C is supposed to be isochoric, but look over here. This is not isochoric again. This is not at all isochoric in nature. You can see that. So C option also gets ruled out. Okay. How about B? Well, A to B is isobaric. That's fine. B to C is isochoric. Again, look at this, guys. B to C is isothermal in this diagram, but actually B to C was isochoric. So this is not isochoric again. But if you see this diagram, everything matches. I hope you can see that very clearly. A to B, pressure is constant. Yes, A to B, pressure is constant, so isobaric process. B to C, all right, pressure proportional to temperature. So guys, this is, so pressure proportional to temperature, that means it is isochoric process. So it is matching over here. And the last one, C to A, it's isothermal. You can see the temperature is constant. Can you see that? The temperature is constant, so it is isothermal. So yes, I will definitely mark D. Understood, guys? I hope you guys, all my warriors, have understood how to solve the question. I have explained each and every option so that you understand how you should eliminate the options and how you should narrow it down to a particular option. No need to check all the three processes, and I started the problem by marking the processes on the diagram, which helps me a lot so that I can easily eliminate and narrow down on the options. So that's option D. All right. So get ready, guys. So Ankit, can you do one thing, bacha? Can you just go a little bit behind and watch the replay? All right, because I took a long time to explain it. Again, if I take so much time, so probably, you know, it might waste your time. So I hope this is clear. So Ramesh and Ankit, all you need to do is go back in the replay and watch it again. All you need to do is mark the processes. A to B was, you know, isobaric, B to C was isochoric, C to A was isothermal. So only this option matches everything perfectly. You know, all the processes match. So you should know the ideal gas equation, guys, which is nothing but PV is equal to nRT. And you should know, you know, when it is isochoric, who is proportional to what? When it is isochoric, pressure is proportional to temperature. When it is isobaric, then volume is proportional to temperature. And when temperature is constant, that means isothermal, pressure is inversely proportional to volume. So if you know that, you can solve this problem. Okay, let's get going to the next question. Okay, I hope things are getting a little bit clear. Hello Tapesh Sahu, welcome aboard. Hi baby Luffy world, welcome aboard. Yes, let's get going to the next question. There is a sinusoidal wave, that means a wave in the form of a sine wave. Okay, and it is propagating through a medium in the negative x-axis. Read it carefully. The parameters of the wave are amplitude, angular frequency and angular wave number. The particle which is at lambda by 4, wavelength by 4, executes this motion, A sine omega t. Which of the following is the possible equation of the wave? Think about it. Think about it. All right. So Manu, I'm not sure if my voice is not clear. Guys, please clear it out. If I'm heard clearly, if you can see me and hear me clearly, let me know in the chat box. Yes. Okay, I'm clear. So yes, Ankit, thank you for raising the virus alert. Okay, and the admin has taken care of the virus. Okay, cool. Let's think about it. Come on guys, which of the following? Ankit says C. Okay, come on. Which of the following is the best representation? Trust me, it's not that difficult. Vijay also says C. Divya Avasti says option D. Well, let's figure this out. First of all, what you need to do is highlight this line. It is traveling in which direction? Negative x. I have repeatedly told this. Whenever you have a wave which goes in minus x axis, then the terms, all right, will be kx plus omega t. It will be kx plus omega t. And if it is traveling the positive x axis, then it will be kx minus omega t or omega t minus kx. This is what you will get. Understand? So it's always opposite. Now since it is traveling in the negative x-axis, the term you should have is kx plus omega t. So I think kx plus omega t is only there in option B and D. In fact, C option gets eliminated because of this minus sign out here. Yeah, this minus sign over here. So because of that, it gets eliminated. Do you guys understand it? Yep. Very good. Excellent. Now, out of B and D, how do I choose it? Let's think about it. Okay, I'm just going to remove this. At x equals to lambda by 4, let's, for simplicity, calculate the value of k into x. Let's just calculate the value of k into x just for the heck of it. Just let's do this. The value of k, if you remember the formula, is nothing but 2 pi by lambda. 2 pi by lambda is the value of angular wave number. The value of x is lambda by 4. Lambda goes out. 2 pi by 4 is nothing but pi by 2. Correct? The value of kx came out to be how much? Pi by 2. So try substituting kx as pi by 2 here and pi by 2 here. Just substitute it as pi by 2. When you do that, you should get this equation. Are you getting that equation or not? Check it out. Come on guys, think about it. If you substitute kx as pi by 2, because it is given at x equals to pi by 2, the equation is this. Try it out. If you substitute it as pi by 2, are you getting it or no? Think, is it option B or is it D? Come on all my warriors, answer it correctly. I have done almost till the last step. 99.99% is done. 0.01% you have to do. Think about it. Which option is correct? Is it D or is it B? Obviously it is D, because when you put pi by 2 gets cancelled and you are left with only omega t over here. Hence option B gets eliminated and option D gets the chosen one. Yes, very good. Excellent. So initially the question looks difficult, but if you think step by step, you know the formulas, trust me, you can get till the end result. So don't get scared guys. Very good my warriors. Excellent. Let's get going to the next question on electrostatics. Beautiful question on earthing. Let's see what happens. There is a metallic conductor and it is earthed. There is a charge somewhere else. There is a charge. Where is it? Somewhere else. I don't know where it is, but the distance is given. Now if you connect that conducting sphere of some radius r, okay, as shown in the figure, then the charge which will flow from the earth to the sphere is how much? The question is, how much charge will flow from the earth to the sphere if you earth the conducting sphere, and there is a charge there. Now you might be scared of such questions, but don't worry. Yes, Ankit, this kind of question can also come in advanced. Yes, this can come in advanced. So Vijay KV, if it is minus y and y axis, the same rules are applicable. If it is moving in the minus y axis, you should have ky plus omega t. Okay, and if it is moving in the positive y axis, it should be ky minus omega t. Same rules are applicable. You have something like Van de Graaff generator. Okay, well, I'll tell you what you should do. First of all, think guys, there will be some charge on this surface, earlier, okay, before connecting to the ground, the charge was 0. It was a neutral conductor. Okay, there was no charge on it, because remember that charge is outside. Even if the charges get induced, the total charge will be 0. Understand? Before connecting it to the earth. The moment you connect it to the earth, afterwards, let's assume the charge is Q. The charge on the sphere, okay, the charge on the sphere is Q. Let's just assume that. Now, where would that charge Q come from? Obviously, that charge Q would have come from the earth. So this is the charge which has flown inside on the sphere. This is what we need to figure out. Yup. Is that clear till this point? All we have done is the charge before was 0. Now let's assume the charge on the sphere is Q. Where did that charge come from? From the earth. Okay. Now that charge is small q. How do I find the relationship between both of them? Very simple. When you connect anything to earth, the potential becomes 0. Remember this. So basically the potential of the complete sphere, alright, the potential of the complete sphere is 0. Because it is connected to Earth. It's given. It's connected to Earth. Is that clear? Everyone, fine till this point? Now believe me, the answer is almost there. We are almost 50-60% through. Just 2-3 more steps and we are going to get the answer. Alright. Alright. Now let's see how to do this. What is the potential of the sphere? Okay, so let's take one thing. How about, taking the potential at the center? The potential at the center and the potential of the sphere will be same. That's the concept used here. Why would it be same? Because that point is inside the sphere, conducting sphere, and remember, inside the sphere, the potential everywhere for a conductor is same. I hope you remember this concept. In fact, the field is zero. Okay, let me write it down over here. Remember, inside the field is zero, so potential is same everywhere. It's equipotential. This point, this point, this point, this point, all are at the same potential. I hope this is clear. So that means the potential of the sphere is same as the potential at the center. The potential at the center, because the potential of that sphere will be same as the potential of the center. Is that clear? Why are we doing this? Because the calculations will be easy. The calculation will be easy. Now look at this. What is the potential at the center of a conducting sphere? Everybody knows the answer. It is K Q divided by radius of the sphere. That's the standard formula. The potential inside the sphere is KQ by R. Standard formula. Correct? And what is the potential at the center because of that charge? Remember, there are two people giving that potential. One is that capital charge Q. Second is the small q charge. Both the people will give potential. So if you want me to write it properly, I'll write it here. That potential is because of Q and small q. Understand it. That Q will give KQ divided by R. That's the potential because of that charge. And that small q will give K small q divided by that distance D. That will be 0. Obviously now you can see K will get cancelled and therefore I'll get Q by R is equal to negative Q by D. That implies Q is equal to, shift that R there, Q small r with negative sign divided by D, and that should be the answer. Where is it? Minus QR divided by D, option C. Is that understood? So basically Sandeep, all we have done, I'll tell you once more. Before the charge was 0, correct? Now the new charge is assumed to be Q. Where did it come from? From the earth. So Q charge came from the earth. Okay. Now because it is connected to the earth, the potential of the sphere will be 0. The potential of the sphere will be 0. But we all know inside a conductor, the potential is same everywhere. So the potential of the sphere and the potential of the center will be same. So for calculation wise, I have found out potential at the center because it is easier. Now what is the potential at the center? The potential at the center will be because of two charges. One, the Q charge and that small q charge. So the formula for the sphere is KQ by R and the formula for a point charge is KQ by distance. That's it. You rearrange, you will get the answer. Clear? I hope this is clear. Yep. This is how you need to do it. So this is a tough question. This is not an easy question. If this question comes, this will be the decider question if you are going to get 97, 98 percentile above or not. This is, yes, there is no trick. No, that is why Nirmal, I said this is a decider question if you are going to get above 97, 98 percentile or not. So if you want to score that high, definitely you should be able to attempt this question. That's the answer, guys. Let's get moving to the next one. This is not difficult. Yep, let's get going. Very good. Now, here is the next question. There is a small trick to solve this question. You will see that now. You have kept one glass piece over here, another glass piece in front of the second slit. There are two slits. This is the screen. Now, you all know that whenever you place a glass slab, the pattern shifts. The pattern shifts. But these glass pieces, thicknesses and refractive indices are such that the pattern does not shift. Like this guy will shift the pattern here, this guy will shift the pattern down, they nullify each other. So the question is, how much is the ratio of the thicknesses? What is the ratio of the thicknesses? Maza aa gaya, very good. Nirmal, yes. YDAC, okay. Richa, book batao. Bevel, the only book you should be doing right now is PYQ and HCV, that's it. If you are doing anything else, it should be either Tatva, the assignments that we give you, the practice tests that we give you, and the mock tests that we give you in the crash course. That's all. Yep. Yeah. Oh, Sajid, yes, definitely, bacha. This is an important question for NEET as well. Very good, Ankit. And don't worry, guys, you are also going to get the PDF. I'll tell you where. All right, Divi says B. Andrew says B. Okay, Ayush, come on, let's get going. Hello, Vanakam, Vishruta. Vanakam, Vanakam, Vanakam. Yes, I'm your Thalaiva for all the Thalaiva fans out there. Okay. Yes, Gani, and that's going to happen only because of your love and your word of mouth. So come on, get in more subscribers. It's all there in your hands, not in my hands. Okay, so let's do this. First of all, I'll tell you what you need to do. There is a formula for path difference because of a slab. The path difference, all right, because of a slab is given by, what is it given by? Thickness into mu minus 1. That's the formula. But there are two slabs. That means the path difference created by this one gets nullified by the path difference created by the other one. Do you guys understand this? So the path difference created by slab 1 gets nullified by the path difference created by the other slab. That's it. That's it. So that's all you need to do. Thickness is T1. Mu1 is 1.25, I guess. So 1.25 minus 1 is equal to T2 into 1.5 minus 1. Now T1 by T2 will be, so take T2 below. So 1.5 minus 1 is 0.5 and 1.25 minus 1 is 0.25. So what is it? 2 divided by 1. 0.5 by 0.25 is obviously 2:1. Very good. That's the answer. 2:1. So don't worry guys, even if you did not know about too much about part differences, now you remember this formula. What is the formula that I am giving you? This is the formula. The path difference because of a slab is given by thickness into refractive index minus 1. This is the formula that should be there in your head. So both the slabs, try to shift it in opposite ways and then nullify each other's part differences. That's why there is no shift, and hence the answer is as you can see on the screen. All right, let's get going to the next one. Yep, B. Amazing. Go. Got it? Clearo? Yes. Clearo? Amazing. Go. Let's get going to the next question. Yep, and there it is on your screen. Come on. Very, very interesting. Yes, Vigizi, I'll give you hints also. No problem, bacha. There is a rubber ball filled with water. This rubber ball is small, okay? This is a tiny rubber ball. It's filled with water and it has a small hole, okay, in the bob. And you know what will happen to the time period of that pendulum if there is water filled and because of that hole, the water continuously leaks out. So remember simple pendulum's formula. Come on, use that formula. What is the formula for simple pendulum? Use it and think what will happen as the water slowly leaks out. How will the time period change? Come on, think about it. Hint is use time period of simple pendulum. Think about it. Come on, think. Come on, everyone. Yep. All right. Sir, will always the nullify? No, Vijay. In the question it was given that, you know, the pattern does not shift. So whenever the pattern does not shift, only then use the nullifying effect, else it will not. Yep, come on, let's do that. Okay, so time period is independent of mass. That's what most of the people would have said. So I'll tell you what, guys. See, the time period is 2 pi root of L by G. Now you might think as the water leaks out, the mass reduces. So it is independent. Hence, the answer should be A, which is a constant. But wrong. I'll tell you why it is wrong. See guys, I'll tell you what will happen initially. This was the pendulum, okay, and you know the water is filled completely. The water is filled completely. Then, okay, let me draw all the scenarios out here. Okay, this is the pendulum again, and then again, and then let's see, again. Okay, so this is completely empty, this is slightly empty, and then hardly anything there, and then completely empty. So the water leaks out. So think about it. Where is the center of mass in each case? Where do you assume the bob to be located? The entire mass is concentrated here right now because the water is like a solid sphere and the bob, the shell, is like a hollow sphere. So hollow sphere and solid sphere, the center of mass will be exactly at the center. Now as the water goes down, as it leaks out, don't you see the center of mass will shift down? Don't you see the center of mass will shift down? As the water leaks out more and more, the center of mass will shift down. But there comes a point where the water's mass is so less that it becomes insignificant and the center of mass again starts coming up and comes back at the center when it again becomes hollow. Where is the center of mass of a hollow sphere? At the center. Where is the mass of a hollow sphere plus a solid sphere into each other, concentric? It's again at the center. The problem only happens when the water is decreasing. Alright, so the center of mass slightly goes away for some time and it comes back. Don't you see the effective length? The effective length changes. Don't you see the effective length increases and decreases? The effective length increases and then it decreases. Do you see that? I hope this is clear. Yes, the effective length has increased and decreased. Yes, NIT and HR, correcto. Hence, the time period will increase and then decrease and again come back to the same value. Yep, correct Vixi. That's why it is answer D. Yes, Sashiram. Very good. Yes, Devdeep Datta. Correcto. That is the correcto answer. Yep. Let's get going. This is how questions will come in JEE Mains or NEET or BITSAT or any of the CETs. Let me also tell you guys, some of you are also asking, sir, what kind of platform, how do you exactly teach in the courses in Vedantu? Because a lot of people wonder, how does the platform exactly look like? Do you teach on Zoom? Do you teach on Google Meet? No guys, we do not teach on Zoom or Google Meet. That's for the beginners. That's for all the people out there in the market who have never, been exposed to the online world. At Vedantu, we have a patented technology which is called as Wave. Yes, this has more than I think 20 patents or so. And in this technology, what happens is you have animation slides, notes where teacher can write on the screen, and that is given as a PDF to the student after the class. And the teacher is seen here. There is a chat box. There is also an option to chat with another teacher. Just imagine your normal classroom. Imagine two teachers. One teacher is the main teacher, which is called as the master teacher, and another class teacher who is constantly assisting small groups of students with their doubts. So every time a student gets a doubt, he can contact the class teacher. I didn't understand that point. Okay, can you explain how that calculation is done? Again, please. So all those kind of doubts gets handled by the class teacher so that the flow of the class is not disturbed. Often you get irritated in a class. You have understood it, but one other student did not understand. The flow of the class is broken and you are irritated. But here, small groups. So each class teacher handles personal doubts. That's what happens in the Wave platform. You can also interact with other students whenever the chat box is open. And you also get the entire notes in handwritten form. On YouTube, you will get it on Telegram group. So let me tell you that also. So whatever questions you are seeing today or in any session, please join the Telegram group so that you can get the complete PDF, alright, so that you can solve it again, or if you want to revise through all our questions, alright, keep a track of all these things. Please make sure that you can download it and you can preserve it and you can practice these questions again and again. Let's get going to the next question coming up on your screen. Okay, so here it is. Very good, Andrew. And all those of you who want to know more about the crash course and other details, you can definitely ping me on Shreyas_Vedantu. That's my Instagram handle. If you're not on Instagram, leave a comment below the video after the session is over. I'll definitely answer each and every query that you guys have. All right. Yep. Yes, Vishruta, you will also get the Tattva module for NEET when you join the Pro subscription. Yes, you do get it. Hello, Shreyas Sir student. Welcome aboard. Okay, so let's see how many of you can do this question. This is a grid. My God, look at this grid. Each point has a potential. Okay, I'll give you a hint. Guys. Okay, let me make this diagram little bit bigger. Okay, let me make this diagram a little bit bigger so that you can see it properly. And when I solve this question, probably it will help you a little bit. Okay, so, okay, cool. So, made the diagram a little bit bigger. Hint is mark the points and their potentials. Come on, quickly with pencil, pen. Come on, start marking those points. Which point has which potential and what is the electrical field because of the potential. I'll give you a hint. Yes, Vijay, you will get discount of 40% when you join the crash course when you use the coupon code SHCC. And if any problem happens while enrolling or while joining the class, you can contact directly. Yeah, you can directly contact me. So when you use the coupon code, you also get the benefit of contacting me. Alright, so if any problem happens, I can look into it personally. Okay, cool. Yes, let's see how many of you guys can do this question. Very interesting question. Mark the potentials. I'll give you a hint. Electric field always travels from dash potential to dash potential. Electric field always travels from dash potential to dash potential. What is the dash? Come on, think. Yes, it is always high potential to low potential. Come on, think now. That's your hint. Electric field always travels from high potential to low potential. That's it. I mean, if you mark the potentials, if you know this phrase, easily one can answer this question. The second hint I can give you is field is always perpendicular. Field is always perpendicular to equipotential line. Yup, field is always perpendicular to equipotential line. Come on, think. Okay, think, guys. Oops, I think this last option was supposed to be D or something, guys. Yeah, thank you guys for pointing that out. Yep, the last options should have been, yep, it should have been minus. Okay, thank you for mentioning that. This was minus. Yes, this was minus. Okay, this was minus. Okay, come on. High to low. Okay, some of you are saying C, some of you are saying B. Yes, Andrew, I just corrected it. So I just made the last option as minus. So all the 4 possibilities are given out here. Okay, so what are the 2 key concepts? Let's write it down over here. The 2 key concepts are, if there is high potential, okay, if there is high potential and if there is low potential, all right, the field will always travel from high potential to low potential. That's the first key concept. The second concept that you should know is that the field line is always perpendicular to the equipotential line. Keep this in mind. Now start marking the potentials just so that we get a hang of it. O, okay, origin, all right. So point O has 0 volts. So this point has 0 volts. Then comes A has -1. So this has -1. Then comes B is -2. Okay, so this is -2. Then comes C is, okay, so 0 is done, -1 is done, -2 is also done. C is 1. Okay, so C is basically 1. This is 1. Okay, so then D is 2. So D is over here, not there. So that is nothing but 2. Okay, then E is 0. So this is 0. Okay, then F is -1. Okay, that's here. And then G is again 1. So this is 1, guys. And lastly, H is 0. Okay, so these are the potential values. Now just join them, guys. 0, 0, 0. Okay, this point and this point have 0, 0, 0 volts. So this is 0 volts potential line. Correct? This is -1. This is -1. You can see that. So this is -1 volt potential line. Correct? This is -1 volt. You can see this is 1 and this is 1. So this is 1 volt potential line. You will also have 2 volt potential line. You will also have -2 volt potential line. These are the equipotential lines. So guys, come on, think now. Where will field be from high to low? High to low and perpendicular. So the field should be like this. Correct? This is where the electric field should be. Now just check the signs. Just check the signs. It should have positive I cap and negative j cap. Which is that option? I think it is B. Can you see that? I hope, Trimbak, now you understood it. So you should know this concept, Trimbak. And guys, if you do not know this concept, please watch either of my Zero to Hero series or Flash series on electrostatics. I have talked in depth about potential and field. So please watch Zero to Hero on electrostatics or the Flash series. All those playlists are there on this channel. I hope now it is clear. So guys, the two concepts that I have drawn. First of all, I have marked the potentials and I drew a line marking all those points with the same potential. I see this is 2 volts, 1 volt, 0. So the potential is decreasing. So field will travel from high to low potential. So that's why field has been shown over here. And you can see this is perpendicular. So this is something I cap minus j cap. So that's why the answer is B. I hope this is clear. Very good, Janvi. Very good, Nirmal. Yes, Priyanka. Yes, Andrew. Okay. So Anish K, why not do this? How about you posting a comment after the video or sending me a message on Instagram? Definitely I'll help you, so that will not break the flow of the class. Okay, so do that, guys. Any people, any person, any student has some doubt apart from the flow, please ask me on my Instagram handle or leave a comment after the video. I'll definitely reply to your comments, guys. Let me tell you that. Okay, don't worry, Trimbak, please send me a message. Guys, I'm there here only for you. Why am I here? I'm not here for anything else. I'm here so that you can get into an IIT. You can crack the exam. You can at least get into NIT, BITSAT, something. I want you to crack, guys. That's why I'm here. I'm here to support and help all of you. So that's why I keep responding to all your messages or the comments which are there. So sometimes it takes longer than usual for me to respond because I get lots of comments, lots of messages, not just here but also on the paid platform, etc. So bear with me, but I will end up replying to all of you. Okay, now how about this question? Lightning question. Let's see how many of you are going to be enlightened by this question. Okay, so lightning question, guys, come on, think. Charge of this many coulombs goes in this many seconds across a potential difference of this much. How much is the average power? Praveen, this class is going to go on almost till 11 to 12 o'clock. Let me tell you, because after me, Shimon Sir is going to come, then Wassim Sir is going to come. So it's going to be a long session. It's a mock test discussion. And if you want to prepare for JEE Mains, obviously you have to put in that much effort, because if you're not ready to sit for that much time, then clearly you're not motivated for IIT. That shows it all. So guys, come on, put in that effort, show us your love and support. And in case you have forgotten to smash the like button, please do that now, because it means a lot. Come on, go ahead, smash the like button. I want everyone to do that. Okay, yes, let's see. Come on, guys. Okay, so anybody with the answer? Nope. Okay, some of you are saying C. Wixie, you can do one thing. You can always watch YouTube classes later on, because if you have joined the crash course, your priority should be crash course any day. Okay, unless and until there is something else, but you know, you have an off, always the priority should be crash course. Okay, because yeah, that is a dedicated course for 2021 aspirants. Okay, Vijay, I'll tell you the beauty of online classes. I'll tell you the beauty, guys. You can see me, I can't see or hear you. That means even if you bring the food on the table and if you eat and watch my video and scribble with your another hand, I would still not know, and you would still attend the class and you will still have food in your mouth. So that's the best part. Do that. Okay, let's do this question. First of all, let's think about this. Okay, so guys, the current is given by charge by time. Remember, charge divided by time is current. How much is the charge? 4. How much is the time? 100. But milli, that means 10 to the power minus 3. So this is going to be 100 into 10 to the power minus 3 is 10 to the power minus 1. And when it goes up, it will become 40. So the answer is 40 amperes. That is the current. Now, well, Priyanka, you're eating that something. My God, don't make me jealous. I'm feeling hungry now. Okay, it's okay. So power, what is the formula for power? It is nothing but voltage into current. There are many forms, I squared R, VI, V squared by R. But here, because voltage is given and current is known, I will use voltage into current. What is the voltage? 4 into 10 to the power 6. What is the current? 40. So what will it be? 4 4s are 16. 16 into 10 to the power 7. Correct? So it will become 160 megawatts, because it will become 160 into 10 to the power 6. Now this 10 to the power 6 is mega. Yep. That's why the answer is option A. Many of you got it wrong. Many of you got it wrong. So Vamsi, when will I do the course for 2023? Tomorrow. Tomorrow I am starting my first class for JEE 2023. So if you have your brothers, sisters, friends, or if you are by mistake over here, listen in. Tomorrow my first class for the 11th standard students, 10th to 11th moving students, the bridge course starting tomorrow at 7:30. Do not forget that. Okay, so that's the answer, guys, option A. Let's get moving to the next one. Yep. Let's see how many of you can do this. Chetan, thank you, Bacha, for the invitation to your home. Pakka, if COVID was not there and if you're around, I would have come for sure. I would have ran and come. And let me know what is cooking in your house, by the way. Okay, a circuit consists of 3 identical lamps A, B, C. The switch was open. When you close the switch, then what will happen to these bulbs? I'll give you a hint. When you close this switch, will the current flow from C or will it just go from the switch? Think about that. That will give you the answer. It will help you. Yes. So, nothing tricky, Vishwata? Okay, no problem. Some people find that question difficult. Trust me, Vishwata. Okay, because they get scared. Oh my God, lightning, what voltage and all that. So they get scared. Okay, chill. If you got it easily, that means you are greeny. Very good. Okay, so A, B and C, come on. When you close the switch, what's going to happen? What's going to happen? What's going to happen? Think. Will the current flow from the bulb C? No, right? Why will it flow? When there is a wire and there is a resistance, obviously the current will choose the wire and not the resistance. Yep. I'm very good, Chandana. Priyanka, I will talk about mutation part 3 very soon. Hold on. Okay. So basically, before and after. Okay. So let's talk about this. Okay. So before, what would happen? All right. The resistance, there will be, these bulbs will be like resistors. It's like 3 resistors, one after the other, all right, connected across this battery. That's all. This is how the circuit is. So what will be the current? The current will be voltage divided by 3R. Correct? The current in the circuit will be voltage divided by 3R because all of them are in series. Now what will be the initial power? The power across any one bulb will be I squared into R. Correct? Now what is I? It is E by 3R, all right, whole square into R. So that is going to give me what value? That is going to give me, all right, E square, all right, one of the R will get cancelled, divided by 9R. That's what the initial power will look like. That's the initial power before closing the switch. Now let's see what will happen after closing the switch. So once you close the switch, then forget this, only these things are connected. That's it. Correct? The switch is closed. That that current will only flow through the switch because it has 0 resistance. So what will be the new current? The new current, 2 resistors, so E divided by 2R. That's the new current. That's the new current. Yeah. Now what will be the new power? The new power will be the new current square into the resistance. What is that new current? It is E divided by 2R, correct, whole square into R. The new current is EMF divided by the total resistance. We just figured it out, whole square R. Okay, now just simplify it. What are you going to get? E square divided by 4R. That's the new power. Now just do this, guys. What is P1? Okay, what is P1 divided by P0? Just divide P1 by P0, you will get the answer, because P1 by P0 will be 9 by 4. P1 by P0, all other terms will get cancelled. So P1 downstairs 4, P0 upstairs 9. Come on, do that, you'll get it. So hasn't it become more than double? Hasn't it become more than double? I hope this is clear. Can you see that? will increase by more than 2 times. Hence the answer should be C, guys. That's how you are supposed to solve it. 2 formulas are used, or rather I would say 3. One is resistors in series, number 1. Number 2, power formula is current square into resistance, and voltage is IR, that's Ohm's law. So 3 formulas are used to solve this question. I hope this is clear. Yep, beautiful questions, clearing a lot of concepts. These kind of questions have come in different ways in February and March attempt. Those of you who were with me in the February and the March discussions know that these kind of questions were there in the actual examination. So that's why we are discussing these questions, because I'm pretty sure whenever you're going to write the next exam, these kind of things are going to be there. Yep, let's get going. Okay, so you're asking about the classes on the Vedantu platform. Oh, Vamsi, the first class on the Vedantu platform is starting on 26th April, if I'm not wrong. Yes, the first batch for 11th standard starting on the platform on 26th April. Next batch starting, if I'm not wrong, on 3rd May or 6th May or something. Yeah, one of them. And I think the batch which is starting next is a Hindi batch. The first batch is an English batch. So if you want to join the English batch which is starting on 26th of April, go ahead in the description box, choose your standard. There is a link for joining the pro subscription. Join the pro subscription for 11th standard as soon as possible. Batch is starting 26th April. And yes, you can get 10% off on the total amount by using my coupon code SHHPRO. SHHPRO. That's my coupon code. Okay. How about this question? Come on. How many of you have got the answer? Let's see. A. Come on. Think. All right. Some of you are saying C. A. Okay. Come on. Yep. All right. What's happening out there? Why are you guys crying? Okay, I'm not able to understand what you guys are talking about, but yes. Let's solve this. Come on, guys. Concentrate. Focus. Furkan, I think you are still on the previous question or what? Okay, twice the internal energy. Oh, twice the initial energy. Okay, answer was visible for this question. Is it? Where is the answer? I don't think you can see it. Okay, so I'll tell you what. Lambda is h by p, and you can write p as, root of 2me. I hope you remember this formula. De Broglie wavelength is Planck's constant divided by momentum, and momentum is root of 2me. Now just think, the wavelength changes from 1 nanometer to 0.5 nanometer. So basically it has become half, correct? The wavelength has become half. So if this becomes half, what should happen here? This whole thing should become 2 times, right? If the wavelength becomes half, denominator has 2. So guys, the denominator on the RHS, all right, should have been multiplied by 2, this entire thing. That means this energy which is there inside the root, should become how many times to make this whole thing 2 times? How many times should the energy change? Think about it. 4 times. Yes, it will become 4 times, because root of 4 is 2. So if energy becomes 4 times, root of 4 is 2. So this number in the denominator will become 2 times. Since the denominator becomes 2 times, the wavelength becomes half times. That's the answer. Yep. I hope now it is clear. That's the answer, guys. Let's get going to the next question. Oh, but the question was how much energy should be added? So since the energy initially was E and the final energy was 4E, the energy added, how much energy was added? The energy added was 3E. So that's why the answer will be thrice. Yep. So the question asked out here was how much energy should be added. So that's why be careful. The answer will be actually D, because you'll have to add 3 to E to get 4E. That's how it is. Okay, let's get going. Did I skip a question? Is it? Acha, wait. Oh, okay. My bad. Sorry. I think My hand touched. Thank you guys for reminding me. Thank you, Andrew. Yes, thank you for reminding me. Okay, my hand touched and I guess I went to the next question. Okay, let's solve this question as well. Okay, my bad. So two infinite sheets carrying current. Now you have already seen the answer, but still I'll discuss it. And they're carrying current in the same direction. Okay, and they're separated by some distance. A proton is projected parallel between the sheets. Okay, so then how will the path of the proton be? Okay, Anish, don't worry, NIT and HR, I have seen that. Okay, let's see how to do this. Okay, let's see. First of all, I'll tell you how to solve this. If you have a wire which carries current towards you, you have seen Orsted's experiment. A wire carrying current creates magnetic field like this. Correct? A wire carrying current towards you will create magnetic field around it. Now, if you have two wires, alright, two wires beside each other, how will their magnetic field look like? It will look like this, and then it will look like this. Yep, looks hypnotizing, right? So two wires beside each other, their magnetic field looks something like this. Now, think about three wires kept beside each other. How will their magnetic field lines look like? It will look something like this. Okay, and yep, and just drawing freehand, but it will look something like this. So guys, now think about it. If there are many wires closely packed to each other, Ramesh, it's there in the playlist. Please check the playlist. It's all there. Okay, playlist. Go to YouTube videos, you will find the playlist. So each chapter has a separate playlist. So all of them are flash series. All those separate chapters that you can see are flash series. Okay, you can see that. Just read it. I'm pretty sure you can figure it out. You are obviously tech literate. Okay, now these wires will create magnetic fields something like this. Magnetic fields like this, guys. Do you guys agree with this? The magnetic fields will be something like this. Okay, I hope this is clear. Yes. Now the velocity is also in the same direction. Do you remember this formula? Force is Q V cross B. There was a formula in magnetism. Now, if V is parallel to B, what will be the answer? The force will be 0, guys. Won't the force be 0? Because V cross B, V sine theta. Come on, sine 0 is 0. The answer will be 0. So if there is no force, what will happen? It will move in a straight line. I hope this is clear. Everybody understood this question? Looks difficult, but it is not so difficult if you think step by step, and I'm breaking it into small parts so that you understand each and everything. Excellent, guys. Amazing go. Clearo? Let's get going. Let's get going. Yep. Come on, my warriors. Don't lose hope. You are going to learn it all in today's mock test. You are going to see so many concepts. By the way, we just did this question. So I'm just going to go ahead. And there you have beautiful question. I love this question, guys, on optics. Trust me, you're going to love this too. So you have a plano-convex lens and refractive index. It's not minus, by the way. All right, it is equal to, this is equal to 3/2. And the question is radius of curvature given, focal length given. Question is, where should you place the object from the convex lens? No matter what you do, all right? So what should be the distance x0 so that you know the final image is independent of this distance? Where should you place the object so that even if you move this concave lens left or right, all right, the final image does not change its position? Come on, think about it. Very good, Mohammad Furqan. The Josh is high. Very good. Keep that up. Let's keep the Josh high. Excellent. D is correct. Okay. Come on. Some of you are saying D. Ankush is saying D. I'm not sure. Come on. Think. All the warriors, use your brain. Think under what scenario will the final image not change. Second hint, you might need the lens maker formula. Use the lens maker formula, guys. You're going to need it. Lens maker formula. Come on. Think. Okay, Rakesh says D. Is BitSat better than IIT? No, Anish, obviously not. IIT is here. So next comes BitSat or BITS basically. Okay, good evening, good evening. Okay, welcome Uma Shankar. You are new to this channel. Welcome aboard. This is an English medium channel for all the JEE NEET aspirants out here preparing. So we are discussing the mock test. I'm the physics master teacher. After me, you're going to have the maths and the chemistry master teacher out here. Okay, well, I'll tell you what. Draw the ray diagram. If the image position should not change, that means the rays should be parallel. So that it can converge at the focal point over here, and you might get the final image over here. So even if you change the distance, the rays will still remain parallel and you will still get the image out there. I hope this is clear. So basically guys, what you need to do, think about it. You should place the object. Where will you place the object? At the focal point. You should place the object at the focal point. So how do you place the object at the focal point? Well, let's see this. Find the focal length. What is the focal length? Formula mu minus 1, all right, 1 by r1 minus 1 by r2. This is the length maker formula. What is the value of mu? Mu value is 3 by 2 minus 1, correct? 3 by 2 minus 1. And radius of curvature of the first surface, well, that is given to be 15. So 1 by 15. Radius of curvature of the second surface, that's infinity because it is plane. And that means it will become half multiplied by the way, 1 by infinity is 0 into 1 by 15, guys. So guys, what is it going to be? 30 centimeters. So that's why the answer is 30 centimeters. I hope this is clear. Yo, excellent. So use the lens maker formula. This is the lens maker formula. That's the concept or the formula used. And the second concept used is whenever you have a flat surface, all right, for a flat surface, radius of curvature is infinity. That's the another concept used. And the third one was the ray diagram, of course. And let's get going to the next one. Okay, let's see how many of you can crack this question. Let's see. Beautiful question coming up ahead on your screen. So guys, well, in the spectrum of hydrogen atom, the ratio of wavelength of the longest wavelength in Lyman to the longest wavelength in Balmer series. For your understanding and a hint, I have pasted an image of Lyman, Balmer, Paschen and Brackett series. So first of all, think what will be the meaning of the longest wavelength? Longest wavelength, guys. So I'll give you a hint. If wavelength is long, the energy is large or less? Think about it. Come on, think about it. Think. Vijay, you can just go back, replay it little bit. Yep. So think about it and then use the standard formula for wavelength, guys. Trust me, you're going to get the answer. Okay, let's see how many of you guys are going to get it. Come on, my warriors. You can do this question. Come on. You can do this. Okay. Chalo, let's do this. First excitation. Okay, cool. The energy will be less. Remember, energy is hc by lambda. So if lambda is more, energy is less. Lambda is less, energy is more. So that's the logic you have to use. Okay, that's the first pointer. And what is the formula that you will use? 1 by lambda. The second I'll just write it down over here. 1 by lambda, okay, is equal to R, all right, into 1 by n1 square minus 1 by n2 square. This is the formula which you would have seen not just in physics but also in chemistry, guys. Use this formula. This is going to be very helpful. So lambda of we have to take spectrum, ratio of wavelengths, longest wavelength in Lyman. So lambda of Lyman upon lambda of Balmer will be, so when lambda of Lyman is on the top, put this term below. I'm taking the ratio, guys. So 1 by n1. So Lyman, which transition you will take? Yes, the first excitation, 1 to 2. So 1 by 1 square minus 1 by 2 square. So for Lyman, you are talking about this wavelength, smallest energy difference. Energy difference should be small for the largest wavelength. Last one, for Balmer, you're going to talk about this line over here. That is going to be 1 by 2 square minus 1 by 3 square, guys. I hope this is clear. 1 by 2 square minus 1 by 3 square. Come on, now do the math, you're going to get it. So this will be nothing but, 1 by 4 minus 1 by 9 divided by 1 minus 1 by 4. So this is going to be, take LCM, 9 minus 4 divided by 9 multiplied by 4. The whole thing divided by, 1 minus 1 by 4 is 3 divided by 4. Now you can cancel few things actually. This 4 and this 4 will get cancelled, and what will you be left with? Think about it. 9 minus 4, well, that's 5, and 9 threes are 27. So 5 divided by 27, that's option A, guys. Yes, that's option A. You can see that very clearly over here. Yep, that's option A. Very good. R will get cancelled. When you take the ratio, Kaushik, R will get cancelled. That's why I've not even written it down. Even if you write it down over here, what will happen? R and R, it will get cancelled, right? So don't worry about it. Okay, so that's the answer, guys. Yes, option A, correcto. Let's get moving to the next one. Very simple question. Let's see who answers this question very quickly. Let's see which warrior can answer this question very quickly. Come on, think about it. Okay, come on, warriors, I'm waiting for your answer. This is a question on diode. Potentials are given, resistor is given. This is a branch of some circuit. Potentials are given. Question is, what is the current flowing in this branch? Come on, my warriors. Are you guys still saying A for this question? Okay, Priyanka says 0. Mohammed says A. Sushri says A. Andrew says A. Okay, Janvi, welcome. I'm always there for all of you so that you guys understand. Mustaq says C. Science lover says A. Nancy says A. Very good, guys. The answer is actually 0. Read the question carefully, then you'll understand. This is at low potential, this is at high potential. So basically this diode is in reverse bias. And what happens when a diode is in reverse bias? Then no current will flow. That's why the answer is 0 amperes. Okay, so you had to keep a check on these numbers, only then you'll get the answer. Yes, the answer is 0 amperes. Correcto. Let's get going. Now let's see how many of you can answer this question very easily. Again, a direct question. Oh, by the way, I think there is one line missing out there. Let me just draw it. Gosh, I mean, you should have some output, right? How else will it work? Okay, so I'm just drawing the line for you. My God. Okay, so guys, which kind of operation is represented? Which kind of operation is represented by this logic gate diagram? For those of you who have forgotten, what are these operators and what are these logic gates? If it's a D, if you see a D, remember I had given you the shortcut. It's an AND gate, A and D. And if you have this, remember I had done this. So this is an OR gate. So remember it that way. And whenever you have this dot over here, well, it's a NOT gate. So remember these gates in this way. It's very easy. Okay, so let's see how many of you have got the answer till now. Some of you are saying option C. Some of you said D. Okay. No, Vijay, please don't skip this topic. Yes, Sibu, I'll definitely help you out. Can you do one thing? Can you ping me on my Instagram handle or leave a comment after the video or just the immediately previous video? I'll definitely comment and reply. Okay, Sibu, don't worry, Sibu. I'll definitely help you. Some of you are saying D. Well, guys, see what is happening over here. There is a NOT over here. So first of all, you have B, and this is nothing but negation of B. That's how you represent it. This is an AND gate. This is an AND gate, and AND operator is a dot in logical terms, in Boolean algebra. So this is B dot C. Okay, so this is B dot C. That's what you get over here. Now that is the input for the OR gate. So this plus, so come on, yes, this plus, what is it? A, right? This plus A is given as an input to the OR gate. So A or this input. And the final thing is the negation of that, because there is a NOT gate over there. So you can clearly see it is option D. Yep. Very good, Bablu King. Very good, Payal. Khandelwal. Very good, Anita. No need of truth table. Yes, Andrew. That's the best part. Yes, Kaushik. Yes. Selvan. Yes, Rakesh. Yes. Default. Dimple. Yes. Who is Dimple? Dimple. Okay. Yes, that's the answer, guys. I hope you guys got it. Next question coming up on your screen. Very straightforward. Yep. Come on. So let's see. Yeah, it's very simple. You just get confused. You see, guys, you just have some pre-notions in your head. Oh, logic gets difficult. Oh, transistors, very difficult. Oh, communication systems, I don't know, I never understand this. Oh my God, rotation. Oh my God, electrostatics. Guys, don't have those things. Let me tell you guys, I have created beautiful playlists for all of you. Where is it? On Enthuse channel. All of us have created. Yep. And if you just go down, what do you need to do? Use your finger. How much work you need to do? You can calculate. Force into displacement. You calculate the amount of work. Oh my God, where did we go? Yes, do this work. So apply this force, do this displacement of few meters. And then you will see JEE preparation playlist. You will see maths playlist. You will see physics playlist. You will see chemistry playlist. So if you go to, like, for example, physics playlist, all right? So you will have to do little bit more work, and you can see all the series, Killer 5 series for JEE Advanced, the new launch series Pathfinder for 12th standard, the previously done, all right, flash series, crisp, short lectures on all the topics, all right, and also you will see Zero to Hero series as well. Okay, Zero to Hero series, one shot sessions for all the topics, little bit work. Okay, that much work you can do. Okay, if you can do that much work, then at least you have taken first step for clearing JEE Advanced and JEE Mains. Okay. Hello Iqbal Jahan, you are new. Welcome aboard. Okay, so let's see how many of you can do this. Well, I'll tell you what. This is such an easy question, guys. If you do it without using formulas, don't use any formulas. Trust me, it is very easy then. Okay. So what you need to do? Use common sense. How many of you have common sense? Please raise your hand. Tell me in the chat box. Yes, sir, I have common sense. Yes, please let me know. Okay, so what you need to do? Let's say that sample had n number of radioactive atoms. After one half-life, what will happen? N by 2 will be remaining. Correct? N by 2 will be remaining. After another half-life, half of n by 2, which is n by 4, will be remaining. Okay, so everybody who has common sense has started raising their hands. Very good. Hemal, Ankit, very good. Sir, what happens if I speak in Hindi? Abhinav, if I speak in Hindi on this channel, then what will happen is basically there will be a trial. I'll be called in the High Court, and there will be a judgment, and then I'll have to place my arguments against, other channel managers and other students, and probably they will sentence me to imprisonment with lot of fine. So that's what will happen if I speak in Hindi on this channel. So that's why, to avoid imprisonment and avoid paying the fine, so I try to speak in English out here. Okay, so and whenever I want to speak in Hindi, I usually go to Biotonic or some other channels, where I can also talk in Hindi, and there is no fine or no imprisonment out there. Okay, I hope this is clear. Okay, so n by 4. Okay, then there is n by 8, guys. This is what is going to happen. Yep, this is what is going to happen. Okay, so if n by 8 is remaining, all right, think about it. Out of that n atoms, n by 2 remains after one half-life, n by 4 remains after two half-lives, n by 8 remains after three half-lives. How much got decayed? 7 by 8 of n got decayed. Just like your tooth decays, this radioactive sample will also get decayed. Okay, great. Now count the number of half-lives. 1, 2, 3, and it is given in the question. 7 by 8 has decayed. 7 by 8 decayed in how many days? 6 days. And there were 3 half-lives in 6 days. Think about it. 7 by 8 fraction has decayed in 6 days, which is nothing but 3 half-lives. So each half-life is how much? 2 days. 2 days, 2 days, 2 days, 2 days, 2 days. That's why you get n by 8 sample, remaining 7 by 8 decade. So what will happen after 10 days? Oh, how do you get 10 days? Everybody knows. Okay, so you go more 2 days ahead. Total number of days is obviously 8 days now. You want 10 days in total, guys. You want 10 days in total. So 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. That's 10 days. 5 times of 2 is 10, right? So n by 8, this will be n by 16. This will be n by 32. This will be n by 32. I hope this is clear. Yes, Advait. Oh, I'm so sorry, Advait. I said henna in Hindi. Probably I might get a temporary imprisonment and maybe I'll have to pay some money to get bail. Okay. My God. Sorry, guys. I said henna. Oh, again I said henna. Oh, I shouldn't say henna. Sorry. I was saying hyena, that animal, guys, not henna. I was saying that animal henna. Okay. I hope the judge listens to me. Okay. So, guys, how much has decayed? How much decayed? N by 32 remains. So 31 by 32 n has decayed. Where is 31 by 32? It is here, guys. That's the answer. I hope this is clear. I hope this is clear. Understood though? Okay, understood oh, clear oh, amazing oh. Please write it out in the chat box if everything is understood oh, clear oh. Okay, let's get going to the next question coming up on your screen, and there it is. What is it? Yes, Hemal. If you talk in Hindi, you will also be an accomplice in my crime. You will be a partner in the crime. Do you want to be a partner in my crime? Okay, if you want to, yeah, you can definitely talk. Okay, just kidding, guys. Okay, clear. Let's do it. Okay, Vishnu, I'll bribe. I'll think about it definitely. Okay, let's do this. Vernier caliper. What is the main scale divisions length? It's given. How many divisions coincides with how many divisions? Okay, let's see. Shivangi says laddu. Oh my God, laddu. Laddu question. Is this also a laddu question? Let's see. Okay, come on. Think. Let's do this question. You need 2 formulas in this. Just some basic understanding first of all. Vernier caliper has 20 divisions on the vernier scale. They coincide with 19 divisions on the main scale. So if this is the main scale and each division, let's say, is A units, like that, how many divisions are there? Totally 19 divisions. Totally 19 divisions on the main scale. Now, the total length of this main scale will be how much? 19A. If each division is A length and there are 19 divisions, so it will be 19A. Okay. Let's see, guys. Most of you are saying A as an option. No problem. Let's see. Now, you divide this. You divide this into how many divisions? Into 20 divisions. Vernier caliper has 20 divisions. This is vernier scale. Cool? So guys, if I ask you what is one division of vernier scale, what will your answer be? Total length divided by 20, correct? So what is total length? Total length is 19A. Total length is 19A divided by 20. So that's what you will get. One division of vernier scale. Now, what you need to do is use the formula for least count. Least count of vernier scale is one division of main scale minus one division of vernier scale. Whichever is bigger, you write it first. So that's the standard formula. What is one division of main scale? Oh, that we assumed it as A. What is one division of vernier scale? Oh, that we got it as 19A by 20. What is 1 minus 19 by 20? Obviously it is 1 by 20. Now it is given in the question that the least count is already 0.1. It is already 0.1 millimeter. So guys, shift that 20 over there. So it will be 0.1 multiplied by 20, which is 2 millimeters. And that's option C. Very few are correct. Very few are correct. Yes, Akriti, that's correct. Yes, that's the correct answer. I hope you guys have understood this question. Everyone, let me know in the chat box if you guys got it. Let me know in the chat box. Yep, very good. Yes, no NIT in HR, it is not 0.058. Be careful, it is 2 millimeters. Shall we go ahead? Yep, let's go ahead. Come on, let's do this. Okay, so that's the answer. Going to the next question coming up on your screen. Definitely Tarapiltigiri, JEE Enthuse lectures, crash course and test series. In fact, test series is a part of crash course. Tarapiltigiri, trust me on this, you can easily get into NIT in this 2021. But if you're 2022 aspirant Thalapati, you should join the pro subscription, not the crash course. There is no crash course for 2022 next year. For 2021, there is a crash course. For 2022, there is a full year, 1 year long-term course. Okay, let's get going. Okay, how about this question? The question is, what is the angular velocity? Well, it's just like I have a rod, okay, and I leave it, it falls, right? So the question is when the angle is theta, what is the angular velocity of this rod? That's the question. Now, you know what? I feel this question is based on energy conservation. Which energy got converted into which energy? Think carefully. From here to here, which energy got converted into which energy? Think. I feel it was the potential energy because the center of mass came down. The center of mass came down, guys. So it's the potential energy. The gravitational potential energy loss went into what energy? The kinetic energy of gain or rotational energy which it has gained in that process. So the loss in the potential energy is the gain in the potential energy. Very good. Now, how much did the rod lose? Let's think. Look at the center of mass. This is basically that height by which the center of mass has come down by. How do I get it? Not that difficult. I'll tell you what you need to do. Just draw a line like this, which is having a length of L by 2, and just draw a curve like this, and this is also L by 2. Come on, this to this point is L by 2. Just draw a curve, all right, which is having a radius of L by 2, and this is basically your angle theta. Now just think, if I drop a perpendicular, how much will this much height be? How much will this much height be? Well, you can clearly see a right angle triangle. This much height will be L by 2 cos theta, right? This much height will be L by 2 cos theta. So guys, now think about it. How much will this much height be equal to? Which will be equal to nothing but, come on, think, how much will this much height be equal to? L by 2 minus L by 2 cos theta. It is L by 2 minus L by 2 cos theta. That's it. Now take L by 2 common. So what will you get? L by 2, 1 minus cos theta. So that's the height difference. This is that height difference. The height by which the center of mass came down, so that I can calculate the loss in the potential energy. Now let's write down the equation. The loss in the potential energy will be mg, this height, which is L by 2, 1 minus cos theta. The gain in the kinetic energy will be half I omega square, rotational kinetic energy. But think guys now, what is the formula for moment of inertia of a rod at the end, not at the center? For the center it is ml square by 12 for the center, but for the end, what is the formula? ml square by 3. That comes after using the parallel axis theorem. Yep, I hope this is clear. Yep, I hope this is clear. So basically you have to replace this I with ml square by 3. Understand? The angle given was theta, it was not 30 degrees. Be careful. Yep. So ml square by 3. Now start cancelling out all the unnecessary terms. M gone, 2 gone, LL gone. Okay, hardly anything remaining. So basically omega square will be equal to, shift that 3 up, G is on the top, nothing else is there. Oh, that one L will come below, 1 minus cos theta. Now, omega will be, okay, root of 3G by L, 1 minus cos theta, but to our surprise, none of the options has that. Don't get scared. Don't get scared, because there is a trigonometrical formula to convert 1 minus cos theta into sin theta. Guys, if you have forgotten that, yes, what's that formula? Come on, think. What is that formula for converting 1 minus cos theta into sin theta? Come on, those of you have forgotten. Guys, cos 2 theta is nothing but 1 minus 2 sin square theta. Correct? So basically, 1 minus cos 2 theta is nothing but, I'll just put it over here, 1 minus cos 2 theta is nothing but 2 sin square theta. That is the formula. I hope you remember this formula. So if instead of 2 theta, you put theta, then what will you get over here? You will get theta by 2. That's the trigonometrical formula. So just replace this with 2 times of sine square theta by 2. That's it. So 2 3s are 6 and sine theta will come outside. Yep, that's what the answer should be. So I hope you can see this is the answer, option B. I hope this is clear. Very good, Babu King. If you find all these questions easy, you should be in the Ekalavya batch and you should have scored 98 percentile in the previous mains examination. I hope you have done that, and if you have scored more than 97-98 percentile, I hope you have joined the Ekalavya batch, which is the next step for the preparation for JEE Advanced. All right, so let's get going to the next one coming up on your screen. There we go. Okay, very good, Ankit. Excellent. Yes, Vishwita, B Pakka. Very good. Yes. Okay, so Priyanka, after this, I think Shimon Sir is going to come, and after that, Wassim Sir is going to come. Okay, come on, guys. Let's do these questions quickly. Hardly 2 questions or 3 questions are remaining. That's it. Come on, let's do this. Hardly 2-3 questions. So if the distance between the Earth and the Sun were doubled, okay, what will happen to the number of days? Guys, remember T square is proportional to R cube. Remember this. This is Kepler's third law. Just use this. So T2 by T1, all right, whole square, all right, will be R2 by R1 whole cube. Now the radius has been halved, so you make the new radius half of the previous one. So this will be 1 by 2 whole cube. So therefore T2 by 365 whole square will be 1 by 8. Now shift it. What are you going to get? You will get T2 square. Okay, T2 square, all right, is going to be nothing but 365 square divided by 8. Correct? So therefore T2 will be 365 divided by root of 8, and that will approximately come out to be 129 days. Yes, that's the answer. Straight use of Kepler's laws. Correcto, Adivit? Yes, let's get going. Okay, cool. Based on Kepler's law, for sure, JEE is going to ask questions, either first law, second law, or third law. So be prepared, guys. I'm telling you now only, JEE will have questions on this. Come on, direct question. Let's see who can answer this question within few seconds. Which of the following graph depicts the spring constant versus the length correctly? Spring constant versus the length. Come on, guys. Come on, think. And guys, let me also remind you, those of you who are in 10th, moving to 11th, or if you have your friends, your juniors, your batchmates somewhere, all right, or your relatives who are going to 11th, we have already launched the 11th standard series, all right, the bridge course, so that all of you are at the same level. So all the 11th standard students, this information is for you, and please pass it on if you know somebody who is moving to 11th. So tomorrow is my class at 7:30, all right, for all the 11th standard students. So some of you are saying D. Yep, the correct answer is actually D. And the reason for that is the spring constant is inversely proportional to length. You should know this. In fact, you can use this technique many times for solving many problems where the spring cut problems are there especially. So spring constant is inversely proportional to length. Beautiful. Last question coming up on your screen, and after this Shimon Sir will be coming. If there is a pipe A, B, C, D and the pressure over here is P1 and the velocity over here is V1, pressure over here is P2, velocity over there is V2, and if the pipe is uniform, then compare the pressures and the speeds. Come on, let's see how many of you can do this. Hint, equation of continuity, second Bernoulli's equation. Equation of continuity, second Bernoulli's equation. Velocity here, pressure here, velocity there, pressure there. Just compare them. Who is more, who is less? Come on, think. So Vishruta, when a quantity is inversely proportional, remember this, the graph will always be like that. So if I say x is inversely proportional to y, then on the xy axis the graph will always look like this, inversely proportional. Okay, come on, let's see how many of you can do this question, guys. So first of all, let's see how many of you have got it now. Okay, well, using continuity equation, look at this word, uniform cross section. A1 V1 will be A2 V2. A is same. What does this tell you? V1 is equal to V2. That's the first answer. Correct. So the first answer is very simple. The area of cross section is same. It's mentioned uniform cross section. So velocities are same. Done, done, done. Now let's go to Bernoulli's equation. But according to Bernoulli's equation, all right, according to Bernoulli's equation, what do we write? Pressure plus rho GH, all right, plus half rho V square is constant. Okay, this is what you generally write. So I can put P1 rho G H1 plus rho V V1 square is equal to P2 plus rho G H2 plus half rho V2 square. Guys, I just told V1 is equal to V2. If V1 is equal to V2, this term and this term will cancel out. The speeds are same, correct? Now out of H1 and H2, remember this is, let's say, H1 and let's say this is H2. Who is more out of H1 and H2? Who is more, H1 or H2? Obviously this is more and this is less. If this is less, this is more, their sum is constant, so P1 will be less and P2 will be more to compensate because their sum is constant. So P1 is less, P2 is more, so there is only one such option and that is B. Very good, Vishwata says B Pakka, Vijay Kumar, Vaishya Rajput, excellent Nancy, excellent, all my warriors who have been answering this question correctly. Correcto, beautiful, excelente guys, excelente, I am really proud of you. Very good, that's the answer B. And guys, let me just take a small, quick moment from you to tell you about why I tell you so much about the crash course. See, if Vedantu was not an institute which produced results, I would never tell you about our courses because then I wouldn't be confident. But guys, the teachers over here are from reputed institutes. Number one, you will get the excellent teachers. Only excellent teachers can produce excellent results. And you can see this from our performances, from our results, even this year. In fact, last year there were 500 plus students clearing JEE Advanced, not qualified for Advanced, clearing Advanced. This year, just from our Vedantu students, every 1 in 2 students is now qualified already for JEE Advanced. And this number will go up from the 3rd and the 4th attempt. There are 11 students who have got 100 percentile in physics, 6 students 100 percentile in maths, 2 students 100 percentile in chemistry. And this is not a joke because this is all happening just by the students having faith and just at the comfort of their home without having to travel and risk their lives because you know the kind of situation that is going around. So guys, let me tell you, all of this is actually at a cost which is worth the price of your meal that you put on your table every day. Trust me on this. The amount you spend on your meal, exactly the same amount or probably even less. That's the amount you need to spend for getting all the test series, all the best faculties, and I can show that to you guys. I mean, just if you go to any of our videos, like say for the example, the same video that probably which is being streamed, even this video right now. Okay, if you go in the description box, the same video, right? So you will see this link for joining the crash course. And this crash course, you will see, starts on 26th April. That's hardly few days. Look at the number of sessions. 90 live, plus you can watch the recordings. Boost your rank by completing the entire syllabus with the best teachers, like I said, and test series of 20 mock tests with discussions which you can give at your comfort. It's not for 10,000. Guys, you are getting it for 40% off when you use the coupon code SHCC. So when you click on buy now, all right, you have to just log in and that's it. Use our coupon code, guys. Use our coupon code. And what's the coupon code? Those of you have forgotten or those of you do not know, well, choose the coupon code SHCC, get 40% off, 6,000 rupees. If you divide it by, you know, all the number of days you're getting, it's less than 100 rupees per day almost. Okay, so yes, in the crash course we teach the theory, we teach you the we'll revise you through the theory. There are no derivations because derivations are not important at this point of time. You will get to know how to solve the problems. We'll be doing concept application, you'll be getting homework, assignments, notes, replays, and you will also be getting 20 full length, yes, practice test series. So do not forget to like our video and do not forget to subscribe if you are new. Now, Shimon Sir is going to come and take the maths part of the mock test, and after that Wassim Sir. It's a long night ahead, guys. Stay tuned, do not give up, because I want you to show that full josh till the end, because you are my warriors and I know you are going to do anything and everything to crack the JEE examination. If we guys are putting in so much effort for you, it's your duty to actually reciprocate in that way and show us your support for all of us. See you guys. Bye bye. Take care. See you again tomorrow.
Hello people, can everybody hear me? Guys, can you all hear me? Are you all ready? Yes? How many of you are able to hear me? How many of you are excited for the math section? Hello Ankit, welcome man. Very good evening guys. So people, I hope you all had a great physics class. Now we will look at the mathematics part of it, and like I said, it is gonna be an epic mock test out of which you will get questions in your JEE Mains exams also. Okay, so without any further delay, let us get started. It is gonna be a very fun session and I have some very interesting questions for you. Okay, so let us get started. Hello Vishruta, welcome. Nancy, no, the live has not ended. We are continuing with mathematics. Hello Advait, welcome man. Thank you Shivangi. Yes, I have lost my voice. Hello Vikram. Hello Ammu. Nancy, so nice to see you here. Welcome guys. So people, how was the physics session? Did you all enjoy it? Did you all love the questions which Shreyas Sir had brought? So I saw the questions, they were all super interesting. I hope you had a great time. I learned a lot and I'm sure you guys also learned something useful. Isn't it? Hello Vishal Kumar, Vaishu Rajput, Hardik Baruna. We have Sugdha also here. Welcome Sugdha. That is amazing Shivangi. I'm so happy you guys are enjoying the classes. So don't go anywhere. I know IPL is going on. Everybody is tempted to see Virat Kohli. Even I was watching it. So wait for some time because IPL will always be there. But your JEE Mains will come only 1 year. Okay, so be serious. And after my class, you will have Wassim Sir's class also. Okay, so please wait for it. Don't go anywhere. I'm sure Wassim Sir also has something great in store for you planned. Okay, So shall we begin? Aishwarya, welcome Aishwarya. Rajani, very warm welcome, man. Glad to see you here. Mayank Joshi is also here. So for all those who are wondering, who is this guy? Who am I? So guys, my name is Shimon Joseph. I teach mathematics at Vedantu. So I teach for the 11th and 12th JEE Mains and JEE Advanced level. So I was taking the toppers batch a few years back, and this year I'll be taking some classes in the pro batches. So in case you want to join my class in the pro subscription from 11th standard moving to 12th, then you guys can come be a part of my class. Okay. Dear Success, welcome man. Rajani, Mayank, Gopal, so wonderful to see you people. So my background, guys, I did my BTech from IIT. So now everybody will ask, sir, you studied in IIT, why did you become a teacher? Because guys, I was very passionate about teaching. I love interacting with students. I love talking to you guys basically. So I wanted to be a teacher, and I felt that was inside me, and that is what made me become your mentor in this channel. Got it? And like you guys, I also wrote many exams. I wrote KVPY, I cleared it. I wrote JEE Mains, and I was one of the state toppers. So I got state rank 5 in Tamil Nadu and all India rank of 464. So that was my rank. And after that, I did my BTech from IIT Madras. I'm basically from Chennai. So I studied in Chennai for almost all my life, and now I work in Bangalore. So in case you want to talk to me, sir, I want to be your friend, I want to, ask you some questions, then you guys can message me over here. This is my Instagram ID. Okay, this is my Instagram ID. I reply to all my friends over here, students over here, and all my loyal JEE Enthuse ninjas. Okay. So let's get started. Hello Tulasi, welcome. So people, this is the most important slide. In case you're all enjoying these classes, in case you love us, do subscribe, because I have so many good things planned for you. We have everything. 10th to 11th, we have a good series, bridge course. Then we have a 11th to 12th Pathfinder series. Then for 12th standard, we have the 0 to Hero series, most expected questions, mock test. So great things are in store. Do support us and do spread the word so that we can help more people like you, because that is what Vedantu is here for. Vedantu is all about reaching to people and making their learning effective so that we grow as a nation. We have to grow up as a nation, right? And Ruchit, I do reply to almost everybody, man. I have replied to almost everybody. So in case I missed you, please message again. Remind me once or twice. Don't feel bad, because I have so many students messaging now. Sometimes I miss 1 or 2 messages. So that's natural. Okay, so don't feel bad for it. Do remind me once or twice. Got it? After that, you can feel bad. So do share the video to your friends and like it if you enjoy it. Got it? Because we teachers also look at the likes, dislikes after the class, and we feel good about it. If you have a lot of likes and very less dislikes, it brings a smile to our face, and that is what you beautiful students can do for us. You make our day bright, and that is why we struggle. We work so hard day and night. Even physically we exhaust ourselves to make you guys learn. Got it? So please make sure you're all doing that favor for your teachers. And no strange, by the way, you will not get hard copy. Maybe you will get soft copy. That too, I don't think you'll get all chapters. So please check it out. So people, now, do you all know who this guy is? I'm sure nobody knows him, but everybody would have ordered food from his app. Did you all know who this guy is? So this person is the founder of Zomato. Did you all know that before? Deepinder Goyal. So everybody orders food from Zomato, right? You eat snacks, desserts, biryani, and then pizzas, whatnot. Everything you guys have ordered from here. But now I want to talk about the journey. So guys, these people started off from very small level. So Zomato was a review platform. Zomato was a review platform. So you go eat in a place, you review the food. So this place food was good. Like that you post about it. But from there, from a very ordinary review website, he grew it to a very, very valuable company. Isn't that amazing? So that is the power of consistency. That is the power of, persistent hard work. You need to keep going, keep pushing. And that is what you learn from these successful stories. You have Steve Jobs, you have Jeff Bezos, you have Deepinder Goyal. So you have many such wonderful people who are all great examples of working hard to reach their goal. And that is what I want you guys also to do. And in case you want to have a direction, in case you want someone to support you, then we are there for you in Vedantu. Please remember that. Because Vedantu has guided students online to 99 percentile. Not 1, not 2, not 3, but 307. 307 students, we have got 99 percentile. 500 plus students, 97 percentile above. And finally, 700 students above 90 percentile. Don't you think that is crazy? Crazy good result, guys. These are all some mind-blowing results which our students, our crash course students, our internal students were able to secure. So you also can do it. Yes, Abhishek, you are right. Even Elon Musk, you are correct. Got it? So do take inspiration, and if you believe Vedantu can help you, do join the crash course. I have told you my link. I have told you my coupon code. You guys can use that. And I also teach in the crash course, so you will get to see my lectures also. Got it? So make sure you are joining it. Already many students have joined. I have advised so many people to join, because on April 26th, which is 3 more days, in 3 more days, you have a crash course starting. New batch for just 6,000 rupees. Can you believe that? You will have teaching, you will have test series, you will have everything. So in case you are interested, go for it. I have given you the link. Exactly, Ruchit, you are right. Elon Musk is next level. Hello, Vixie. Welcome, man. So shall we get started, people? Shall we give a try? Are you all ready for the mock test? Mock test is a practice test. So before you write the actual exam, you get to experience it. So are you all ready? And how excited you are? Can you all give me a yo? Can you all give me a yes in the chat, guys? Light it up. Let me see some excitement. Let me see some excitement. I know you guys are all bored, tired at the end of the day, and you all want to watch IPL. Guys, today it's RCB versus RR. So if you are from Bangalore, or if you are from Karnataka or Rajasthan, I can understand. But others, shh, listen to the lecture, okay? Come on. Now you have to pay attention. So let's get into it, guys. The first question for you, right on your screen. Please try to solve it. Come on, people. It's a very easy question, interesting one, and I expect a lot of people to get it correct. Fantastic. That is the excitement I was looking for. Brilliant, guys. You're all amazing. You are all amazing. RCB is on top. Great, great, Nirmal. Okay, people, are you all done? So how do you solve this? Any idea? So Kirti says 0. What about others? Do you have any other answers? Can you guys let me know? Everybody, please let me know. Guys, the 20 questions which I have brought, they're all wonderful. They will teach you a little bit about every chapter, and you will definitely grow after today's class. That is my guarantee to all of you. Got it? Though RCB is on top, but they cannot win. Yes, Rohan, only time will tell. Let's wait and see. Okay, guys, so let's solve this. What do we have over here? This is a fantastic question. So the way we solve this is, you have 3 plus 5 omega, right? This 5 omega, I will write it as 3 omega plus 2 omega. Then this 3 omega square is there. Got it? So that is the way I write the first one. Then you have plus The second one I can write it as 3 plus 3 omega. Now 5 omega square, I'll split it as 3 omega square plus 2 omega square. Are you all clear? And we have a square on the outside. So let me write it like that. Are you all okay with it? Are you all okay with it? Can you all please let me know? Now why did I write like this? The reason I wrote like this is because I can combine these three and I can combine these three. Why? Because we all know the relationship between 1 omega and omega square, the sum of all of them is 0. So if I take 3 common here, I'll get 1 plus omega square from these 3 terms. Then I'll have 2 omega, the whole square. Now this will be under, so that will be 0. So it will be 3 into 0 plus 2 omega whole square. Plus I have the next one. Now this will be 0. Why? Because if I take 3 common, I'll get 1 plus omega square, which will again be 0, my dear. So that will be 0 plus 2 omega square, the whole square. So what is the answer? I will get 4 omega square plus 4 omega power 4. What is omega power 4? Omega power 4 is omega into omega cube. Omega cube is 1. So it will be omega into 1, which is omega. So omega power 4 is omega. So if you put that over here, you will get 4 omega square plus 4 omega. Now if I take 4 common, I'll get omega plus omega square. Now what is omega plus omega square? Omega plus omega square is minus 1. So if I put minus 1 here, it will be 4 into minus 1. So the answer is option C. Did you all like it? Very good, Tulasi. Very good, Abhinav. Rana, brilliant. Nitin Negi is right. You guys are all amazing. That is absolutely killer, guys. Manoranjan, brilliant. That is awesome. So guys, are you all clear with this? Can you all give me a yes or a yo in the chat quickly? Are you all liking it? Shall we move forward? How many of you got option C? Can you all give me a yo? If you got option C, give me a yo or plus 4 in the chat, because you get plus 4 marks. If you got it wrong, you get minus 1. Okay, so you count your score. I want to understand how many of you are doing well. At the end of the class, I want you to tell your scores. Got it? So let's do that. Let's try to calculate it. Everybody clear? Fantastic, people. Let's move forward. Come on. We will all work and we will all conquer it together. JEE Mains is an easy thing to conquer, and that is what I'm going to teach you. Okay, so this is the next question. Wonderful question. I'm sure you will love it. Please do it, guys. Come on. Be fast. Try to be fast. I have given you the roots of cubic equation are in GP. Then what can you say about the relationship between the coefficients? Okay, Kirti Reddy. Kirti Reddy, don't worry. When you are in 11th and 12th, I am sure you will be a star. Because now itself you are making an effort to learn. I am sure when you come to 11th and 12th, you will be a star for sure. Okay, don't worry. Anshika Qatar. Amazing, Anshika. I am so happy you are enjoying. No problem. A lot of people have got -1. Don't worry, guys. You will learn it and I think you will crack it soon. So Mustafa says option C. Mustafa, we will check it. FZ Gamer says option C. So 2 people have got it. I'm not sure what is the right answer, but I will solve it for you. Abhinav, my name is Shimon Joseph, man. I teach mathematics at Vedantu. So I teach for the 11th and 12th toppers batch. Got it? So guys, let's get started. We will try to solve it now. Please listen carefully, okay? Everybody, pay attention. So if the roots are in GP, can I take the roots as A by R, A and AR? Are you all okay with that? So these are 3 numbers in GP. Very good, Mayank. Hello, Venisha. That's fantastic. Okay. Are you all clear with it? Everybody? So this is the roots of the cubic equation. Now, what is product of the roots? Product of the roots is A by R into A into AR, and that is equal to what? That will be equal to Can you guys tell me what will that be equal to? Any idea? Product of all the roots will be equal to minus of d by a. Are you all okay with that? So r and r will cancel. So I will get a cube is equal to minus d by a. Are you all fine with that? Everybody? So what is a? This implies my a is equal to minus d by a to the power 1 by 3. Are you all clear? So now people, a is one of the roots. A is one of the roots. If a is one of the roots, can I say a will satisfy this equation? So can I say a small a into capital A cube plus small b into a square plus small c into x, that is a, plus d is equal to 0? Everybody clear? Because a should satisfy the equation, right? I'm sure everybody is able to follow. Because what is the meaning of root? Root means it satisfies the equation. That's exactly what I'm trying to do. Are you all fine with it? Everybody? Yes, people? Brilliant. Now, let's substitute the value and get it. So I got what is a, right? So let me put what is a. So if I put a here, a cube is what? A cube is minus d by a plus b into a square. A square means minus d by a to the power 2 by 3 plus c into a. So it will be c into minus d by a power 1 by 3 plus d is equal to 0. Now a and a will cancel, so I'll get minus d. So minus d plus d. So these two will get cancelled. Are you all clear? So what am I left out with? I am left out with what? B d by a power 2 by 3. Why did I remove the minus sign? Because anyway square is there, right? So you can remove the minus sign. Now that will be equal to, I'll take the minus sign out. So it will be c d by a to the power 1 by 3. Got it? So we'll remove the power 3 on both sides. Are you all clear? So that's it. You can get the answer from here. Are you all fine with this, my dear children? Are you all fine with this, my dear children? All of you? So this is the way you solve it. I hope you guys are all clear. No guys, you cannot do that. You cannot do that. You cannot substitute values because it will become lengthy. Are you all clear? Aishwarya, did you understand it? Fantastic, Aishwarya, that's correct. So when you solve it, what will you get? You will get b d square by a square is equal to cd by a. Isn't that right, everybody? So I have to cube it, right? So when I cube it, I'll get b cube c cube. Okay, so I'll get b cube c cube. So that will give you the answer. I hope you're all fine with it. Yes, fantastic. So what is the answer, guys? The answer is option A. The answer is option A. So this is exactly what I got, right? This is exactly what I got. And this is the relation what I had. I hope you're all fine with it. This is exactly the relation what I had. Okay, I hope you're all fine with it. Clear? So it will give you option A. So option A is the answer. Did you all like this question? It was a slightly difficult question. Okay, it was a slightly difficult question, but I hope you enjoyed it. How many of you understood it completely? It was a good question, guys. Very good, very good. Reba Srujan, that's awesome. Durga Dio, Safwan Mohammed, Blessy Shibu. Yes, I know Tamil, Blessy, but I'll talk at the end, not right now. Right now, we have a lot to cover, and already my voice is gone. Tulasi, very good Tulasi, that's absolutely right. Tathagata Pal is also right. Fantastic. How many of you enjoyed it? Can you all give me a thumbs up? Can you all give me a yo quickly? Give me a yo in the chat, guys. Let's proceed with that. Yup. Fantastic, fantastic. That is what we need. Now moving on to the next question. Come on, people. Any guess when JEE April attempt will be conducted? Not next month for sure, Shakti. Okay, because the number of cases are very, very high. They are drastically increasing. So we have to be careful right now. Okay, so being careful is more important right now. So guys, everybody try to solve this question. So we are asked to find the locus of midpoint of the line segment joining the focus. What is focus? A, 0. to a moving point. Moving point means general point on the parabola. What is general point on this parabola? AT square, comma 2AT. So what is the midpoint of line joining these two? The line joining these two, midpoint is equal to what? Midpoint is equal to A t square plus A by 2, comma 2AT plus 0 by 2. So that will be AT. Are you all clear? 2AT plus 0 by 2. That's how you find the midpoint, right? X1 plus X2 by 2, Y1 plus Y2 by 2. That's what I've done. Now this is the locus point. So I need to find this locus. So how do I do that? I will get 2h by A is equal to 2t square plus 1. And I'll get k is equal to, k by A is equal to t. Now put that over here. So I'll get 2h by A is equal to k square by A square plus 1. Now solve it and get the answer. So what will be the answer? Any idea? So h is x, right? So you'll get 2x by A, then you'll have what? Minus A square, right? Minus 1. So minus 1 into A square is equal to y square. So that is my parabola. So that is my parabola. If I simplify it, what will I get? Y square is equal to 2ax minus A square. So I'll get y square equal to 2a common. I'll get x minus A by 2. So this is the locus equation. This is the parabola I have. Now I need to find the directrix of this. So what is directrix? Directrix of y square equal to 4ax will be x is equal to minus A. So this is of that form, y square equal to 4ax. So the directrix will be x is equal to A. So x is equal to minus A. What is A over here? A is going to be A by 2 because 4A will give you A. Now 2A will give you A by 2. So that will be A by 2. Are you all clear? So the directrix will be x is equal to 0. I guess you're all okay with it. Did you all like it? Did you all enjoy it? Are you all clear, my dear children? Did you all like the question? Come on, people. Please let me know. Please let me know quickly. How many of you are able to understand? So everybody says B. Is it B? Why is it B, guys? Because directrix they're asking. Directrix is x is equal to minus A. What is x? X is this one. X is this whole thing. Because we are comparing with general parabola. Please understand. Very good you asked. Many people are not knowing it. So guys, our parabola is y square equal to 2a into x minus a. Now this is similar to y square equal to 4ax. Now for this parabola, the directrix is x is equal to minus a. So what is x over here? X is x minus a is equal to minus a. What is a? A is this thing by 4. So it will be minus of this thing by 4 is a by 2. Got it? So this is a by 2 we got, right? So that is the way you do it. Are you all clear? Everybody? So Mayank, I am taking live from Chennai. So I am from Chennai. I stay in Tamil Nadu. So from there I am teaching you. So Vixi is telling, sir, I did not understand 2h. So Vixi, so I took the midpoint to be the locus, man. See, you have to solve along with me. Otherwise you will not follow, right? See, we have to go faster, guys. We cannot be this slow. Okay? Please take your pen and solve along with me. Otherwise you will never follow. So Vixi, what I was doing is, I compared these two. The locus is h comma k and that is equal to at square plus a by 2 comma at. So h is equal to at square plus a by 2 and k is equal to at. Now bring this to the left hand side. You will get 2h by a is equal to t square plus 1 and you will get k by a is equal to t. Now t you substitute here. So t is k by a, right? So put k by a whole square. So that only gave me this equation. Understood? So it will be 2h by a is equal to k by a whole square plus 1. Now that 1 I took it to the left hand side and multiplied by a square. I got this equation. Now this is the locus. So in locus what we do, Vixi? We convert h to x. Because that is the x coordinate of locus point, right? So h is the x coordinate and k is the y coordinate. Got it? So that is how we did it. Are you all clear with it? So then I got the equation, then I compared it with the standard equation of parabola, and then I found out the directrix. That is the way you solve it. I hope everybody understood it. Yes, I was going a bit faster because I thought you guys are all ready for JEE Mains. Come on, be enthusiasts. Come on, ninjas. You can't be so casual. These are all very important stuff. In fact, this is a slightly easy question. Okay. Nirmal says I take hard and moderate questions. Yeah, man, I want you to prepare for the worst. What did you see in February and March attempt? February and March attempt, math was tough. Why it was tough? Because you guys did not rise up to the level. That is why we teachers here, we are pulling you there. We want you to increase. We want you to grow. Got it? So we will not let you down. And I want you guys to work hard. And you have to achieve whatever dream college you have in your mind. Because everybody deserves that. Got it? So don't let this opportunity go. Because later you will regret, guys. I don't want my students to feel bad. If you guys have come here, we want to rise you up. And that is what Vedantu does. Vedantu raises the level of people. We don't work just to produce rank. We are here to increase the level of students so that we grow as a nation. We will start thinking right. Got it? Perfect. So let's move forward. This is the next question. Please do it, my dear children. This is again a very good question. This is also a very good question. I don't know if you guys will be able to correlate. So let me help you with it. Okay. So guys, listen carefully. Why don't you change the logo of the channel? So channel logo is fixed, man. The logo you guys will change to show your support. Okay. So I call all my students as ninjas. And Shreyas Sir calls all his students as warriors. So that is why we call them as ninja warriors. And that is why the logo. So in case you love our channel, you can show your support by changing your profile picture. Okay. So guys, shall we get started? So what I'll do is I'll add 1 to the left hand side. So it'll be 1 plus y is equal to 1 plus 3x plus 6x square plus 10x cube and so on. Now guys, whatever we have here is nothing but the expansion of 1 minus x to the power minus of 3. Can you all see that? So this is binomial theorem to negative index. Very important. Binomial theorem for negative integer index. Very important. You guys should learn it. Okay. So that is what I've used here. It's a beautiful question. Everybody got it? So I'll put 1 plus y. Guys, this is the expansion of 1 minus x to the power minus 3. Cool? Fantastic. Now I will raise it to the power 3. So I will raise it to the power minus 1 by 3, and again I'll multiply by minus 1 by 3. So it will become 1. So I will get 1 plus y to the power minus 1 by 3 is equal to 1 minus x. So what is x? X is equal to 1 minus 1 plus y to the power minus 1 by 3, which is nothing but your option D, right? So D will be the correct answer. Did you like it? Did you all enjoy it? So guys, here what is the learning point? This is the biggest learning point because this is the master stroke which many of you may not know. So this expression is nothing but 1 minus x to the power minus 3. So only if you know this, you can solve it. After that, it is just algebra. I hope you're all fine with it. Nirmal, the answer is option D. Hello, Abshar Khan, welcome man. Tathagata Pal is right. Babi, welcome. And Nitin, you are right, man. Fantastic, Mayank. So let's move forward, people. Let's go to the next question. So here we go. People, this is the next one. Try to solve it. Come on, guys. I'm sure you guys can crack it. So we have to find the equation of tangent to the circle which are perpendicular to the given line. Which are perpendicular to the given line. How do you do that? Think about it. I want everybody to solve. Fantastic, Rohan. Rohan, you are amazing. That is crazy good. Can we use AGP? No, Nitin. No. Look at the terms carefully. They are not in AP. You cannot do that. Yes, yes, yes. Vixi, you can try that. You can try that. Absolutely. In exam, you can do that. Okay. So, let's get going. So, people, what is given here? You want a line perpendicular to this, right? You want a line perpendicular to this. So any line perpendicular to this can be taken as 12x minus 5y plus k equal to 0. Did you all learn this in your 10th standard, 11th standard? Any line perpendicular to this can be taken like this. Did you all understand that? Did you like it? Isn't that amazing? Yes. Are you all cool with that? Yes, yes, yes. People, tell me quickly. So any line perpendicular to this can be taken like this. Now, this line is my tangent. So if this is a tangent to the circle, then the distance of the tangent, so if tangent means like this, the distance of tangent from the center will be equal to the radius. So the distance of this line from the center, what is the center? Center is 11, 2. So distance of this line from the center should be equal to radius. What is radius? Radius is equal to square root of 11 square plus 2 square minus 25, which is equal to 10. So 10 should be equal to the distance of this line from that point. So 12 into 11 is 132, minus 5 into 2 is 10, plus k divided by 13. So this should be equal to 10. So what will I get? I will get 130 is equal to modulus of 122 plus k. Now guys, how do you open modulus? All my 10th standard ninjas, I taught you today. 10th standard ninjas, I taught you today. How do you open modulus? You will put plus or minus. So plus or minus 130 is equal to 122 plus k. So k is equal to what? 8, or I'll get minus 252. So 8 or minus 252. So it is option A, my dear, which is the right answer. Did you enjoy it? Did you guys enjoy it? Wasn't it a fantastic question? How many of you loved it? How many of you loved it? Yes? Are you guys cool with it? People? So shall we move forward? Yes? Fantastic guys. You're all amazing. So let us proceed now. Let's go to the next one. You guys are absolutely awesome. So this was a good question. This was a good question, guys. Don't ever forget it. So first of all, what did I do? I got equation of tangent perpendicular to this line. So I found out what is perpendicular to this. That will be 12x minus 5y plus k. Now if this is a tangent, then the distance from the center should be equal to radius. That is how we solve it. Fantastic, right? Exactly, Shivangi. You're right. Shivangi remembers that. So now this is again one more interesting question from heights and distances. Again, my 10th standard students can solve this. Please do it. Come on, guys. I am confident even my 10th standard students can crack this. Please do it, everybody, and try to get it correct. Shikhar, don't worry, Shikhar. Just pull the video back and have a look at it. I'm sure you will be able to follow because I have explained it slowly. You can read it multiple times. So just pull the video back a little bit. Go through it again. I feel you are guys, you're all smart and I'm sure you will follow. Are these old JEE questions? No, Indian Gaming Channel. So these are taken from our Vedantu's secret resource and sometimes from NTA. So these are all from Vedantu's Tattva material, Vedantu's secret material, and we also have the NTA Abhyas papers. So usually we give this to the crash course students so that we develop their level. So in case you want to get all of these notes, I will show you the crash course at the end. You can check it out. Got it? Yes, Kirti, I'll explain it. So guys, now this is our boy. Let's take, who is that? Let's say Mayank. Mayank is very active in the chat. So let's say Mayank is here. So our boy Mayank is at the top of the tower. Okay, at the top of the tree. So that is bad. Tower is for humans. So let's say tower. He is at the top of the tower and he observes a car moving towards him. So this is the Gadi. Okay, this is a car which is moving towards him and at an angle of 30 degree. So this angle, my dear children, is 30 degree. Now Mayank sleeps for 3 minutes. So Mayank will sleep for 3 minutes. He is very lazy. He sleeps for 3 minutes and then he sees that the angle of depression to the car will be 60 degrees. So now the car is here. So in 3 minutes it travels this distance. The height of the tree is h. Now we have to find out how much more time will the car take to move from here to here. How much more time the car will take to move from here to here. That is the question. Everybody clear? Very good question. The answer is 1.5. Okay, the answer is 1.5. I will show you how to do it. So let's name them. Whenever you have a question like this, name it. A, B, C, D. Got it? So now, what is H by AC? That is equal to tan 30. And what is H by AB? That is tan 60, right? Now, I want BC. So what is BC? BC is equal to AC minus AB. So that will be equal to what? AC is H by tan 30, which will be root 3H, minus AB will be H by root 3. So that will be 2H by root 3. So that is the distance of BC. So BC distance is 2H by root 3. Now that is covered in 3 minutes. That is covered in 3 minutes. So this distance is covered in 3 minutes. Now what is AB? AB is equal to H by root 3. So this distance is covered in 3 minutes. This is half of that. Half of that will be covered in half the time. So this should be covered in 1.5 minutes. Lovely, right? Lovely question, nah? Isn't that fantastic? We Enthuse FC, this is mock test for 12th standard, man. Come on. Of course, you have heights and distances, right? That's why I took this question. Don't worry. Shall we move forward? Did you all enjoy it? Yes, shall we move forward? Did you all like it? No problem, Mayank. I hope you guys are clear. Exactly, we Enthuse. You studied this in 10th standard, heights and distances. So wonderful question. Everybody has got it, I hope. Now we will proceed to the next one, guys. Come on, everybody try to solve this and get the right answer. People, I don't want anybody giving up. I want everybody to be active and preferably put a lot of effort and energy into this. Come on, guys. Can you all do it? Everybody? Very good, Kirti. Brilliant. Thank you, Sajid Kurashi. That's wonderful, man. So happy to see you here. So people, let me solve this question. So when you have a parabola, right? When you have a parabola, the tangent is given as y equal to mx plus a by m. Now what is a over here? So y square equal to 4ax. So 4a is equal to 8. So if 4a is equal to 8, then my a is equal to 2. So put that, I'll get y is equal to mx plus 2 by m. So that's my tangent equation. Got it? Everybody clear? Now that should be the same tangent for this also. So let's put y in the place of that. Let's put y over here and we will solve it. So when I solve it, I should get equal roots. Only then it will be a tangent. So let's solve it. I'll get mx square plus 2 by mx plus 1 equal to 0. So this quadratic should have equal roots. If it has equal roots, your discriminant should be 0. What is your discriminant? It is nothing but b square minus 4a into c should be 0. That means m cube is equal to 1. So m should be 1. So if m is 1, then the tangent equation is what? If I put m as 1, the tangent equation is x plus 2. So that is my answer, which is option D, I guess. Everybody cool? Very good, Aishwarya. Very good, people. I'm so happy that everybody has tried to solve it. You guys are awesome. You guys are absolutely awesome. Fantastic. So shall we move forward? Everybody? Yes? So Mayank, I'll stop by 5 minutes. I'll do one more question because guys, my throat is gone. My throat is gone. I think I'm straining too much. So maybe I'll stop with one more question. Wassim sir will join and he will try to solve it further. Okay? Perfect. So we'll do one more question before we wrap it up. After that, probably I'll show you the crash course details. Okay? So this is a very nice question. Please try to solve it. This is a very nice question. So we have two vectors which are non-collinear. So A and B are non-collinear and we have to find the value of x for which C and D are collinear. So C and D are collinear means C should be equal to lambda times D. So this is the meaning of collinearity. This is the meaning of collinearity. Okay. So C is what? C is x minus 2 A vector plus B vector, that is equal to lambda times 2x plus 1 A vector minus lambda times B vector. Now take everything to one side. Take A to one side, B to another side. So I will get x minus 2 minus 2 lambda x minus lambda times of A vector is equal to minus lambda minus 1 times of B vector. Now guys, A and B are non-collinear. So they cannot be collinear. That means their coefficient should be 0. That is how the equality can come. How can the equality occur? The equality will occur only when your coefficient is 0. So that means your lambda will be minus 1. So if your lambda is minus 1, what will I get? This should be 0. So I will get x minus 2 plus 2x plus 1 equal to 0. So I will get x is equal to 1 by 3. So that's the answer. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Very good, Tulasi. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, Vishruta. Yes, guys, I will stop here because I want to rest my throat and be back tomorrow. Okay, so we'll probably wrap it up here. You guys can go through the PDF. I got some very, very good questions, but unfortunately, I couldn't go through it. But before I conclude, I'll at least give you the crash course ka slides. You guys can go through it because, guys, the crash course is starting on 26th of April. Okay, so 26th of April, you have a crash course coming up. In case you are interested, please go through it. Okay, so the crash course will cover all the chapters which are important for your mains. You'll have math, physics, chemistry, and also you have test series. So all of this for a price of 6,000, you will not get it anywhere, guys. Okay, so instead you can choose Vedantu. The COVID situation is also bad in the country. Everybody is studying online, and when it comes to online, Vedantu is number one. Everybody knows that. Okay, the whole country knows that. So people, the batch starting date is 26th April. In case you want to join, if you want 40% discount, try to use my coupon code, which is SJCC. Got it? Yes, Mustaq, I will teach a few chapters in the crash course. So I am hoping to see you all in 3 days time. Got it? So don't forget to join it when the time is correct. And thank you guys, but don't leave because Wassim Sir is coming. Wassim Sir will take the session now and he will help you understand the chemistry part of it. I hope you will enjoy it. See you all tomorrow, and I'm sorry I couldn't continue. I am totally straining my throat. I will be back tomorrow. Got it? Thank you guys. Take care. All the best. Bye-bye. So
good evening everyone. Good evening. I welcome you all again to the JEE Enthuse. Well people, you can let me know in the chat box if I'm audible and visible to everyone. You can let me know in the chat box if I'm audible and visible to every single guy right here. Let me know in the chat box, if I'm audible and visible to everyone. Yes. Perfect guys, perfect guys. So just give me a second, we'll be starting, yeah? Just give me a second. Alright, so people, as you all must be knowing, it is the time for the mock test, right? And I'm sure you guys are done with your physics and maths. Well, Shimon Sir, he was not well. He had to end the discussion a little bit early, right? So I hope you guys understand that. Now let's try to kill the chemistry part right here, okay? So for the ones who do not know me, let me introduce myself. My name is Wassim Bhatt and I'm your chemistry master teacher right here on this channel, okay? Perfect guys. So for the ones who have not liked the video yet, please do like the video, share and subscribe the channel at the same time so that everyone gets benefited out of these sessions, right? Perfect. People, can you let me know if I'm audible and visible properly? Can you let me know in the chat box? Can you let me know in the chat box if I'm audible and visible to you? Yes? Can you just give me some green signals? Can you just give me some green signals from the chat box so that I'll get to know that I'm audible and visible to everyone? Perfect. Perfect guys, perfect. All right. Okay. So for the ones who have not liked the video yet, please do like the video, share and subscribe the channel at the same time so that everyone gets benefited out of these sessions, right? So do click on the subscription right here so that you get the notification of every single session we take right here on JEE Enthuse, okay? Alright, so people, you can let me know in the chat box if you guys are super duper excited for the chemistry mock test. Yes, you can let me know in the chat box if you guys are super duper excited for the chemistry mock test right here. You can let me know in the chat box with some fire symbols. I just want to see the josh of the session right here. Wonderful guys, great, perfect. Alright, so let's get started, right? And itself, it gets converted. Itself, the CrO4 dinegative, it gets converted into CrOH whole 4 and negative right here, okay? The volume of 0.154 molar CrO4 dinegative, right? Okay, so molarity of CrO4 dinegative is given. Let me call this as 1, let me call this as 2. Okay, so people, molarity of CrO4 dinegative, it's given to me as 0.154. Yes, the volume of this CrO4 dinegative I'm supposed to calculate. That means I need to calculate the value of V1. Yes, the volume of 0.154 molar CrO4 dinegative required to react with 40 ml of 0.25 molar S2O3 dinegative, right? So molarity of S2O3 dinegative, which I'm representing by M2, it's given to me as 0.25. Yes, and its volume is also given to me, volume of S2O3 dinegative, it's given to me as 40 ml, correct? What am I supposed to calculate? What am I supposed to calculate? I am supposed to calculate the value of V1 over here, right? So people, you can simply solve this question by using the equivalent concept, right? And if you remember, in case of your equivalent concept, I can say milli equivalence of 1, that means milli equivalence of CrO4 dinegative reacted should be equaled milli equivalence of S2O3 dinegative reacted, which should be equaled milli equivalence of SO4 dinegative formed, which should be equaled milli equivalence of CrOH whole 4 negative formed. Yes, this is the concept which I'll be using. So I'm writing it in the form of a statement. I'm writing something like this: milli equivalence of 1 should be equaled milli equivalence of 2. Yes. Milli equivalence of 1 is simply going to be equaled normality of 1 multiplied by volume of first in ml, right? This should be equaled milli equivalence of 2. That means normality of 2 multiplied by volume of the second one in milliliters, right? Well. People, I just know the molarity values. I am not given with the normality values. So first thing, I'm going to calculate the normality of CrO4 dinegative and S2O3 dinegative. And I hope you remember the simple formula: normality is equal to molarity multiplied by n factor. So first of all, I need to get the n factor of this CrO4 dinegative and S2O3 dinegative, then only I can calculate their normalities right here. And people, how will I be calculating it? Understand properly. See guys, if I ask you what is the oxidation state of chromium right here, it's +6, okay? What is the oxidation state of sulfur right here? It's going to be 2x minus 6 is equal to -2. That means its oxidation state is simply going to be +2, right? What about the oxidation state of sulfur over here? I'll say oxidation state of sulfur right here is +6, yes. And what about the oxidation state of chromium over here? It's going to be again +3, right? Well, if I ask you, what is the change in the oxidation state of chromium over here? Chromium is changing its oxidation state from +6 to +3. Yes. So the change in the oxidation state of chromium right here is 3. So I'll say n factor of CrO4 dinegative right here, which I'm representing by n factor 1, it's going to be 3. Yeah. I got the n factor of CrO4 dinegative over here. Okay. Well, I got the n factor of the first one. Now it's the time to calculate the n factor of second one. I'm going to do the same procedure. Yeah. What I'll be doing, see, the initial oxidation state of sulfur is +2 and final oxidation state of sulfur is +6. If I ask you what is the change in oxidation state, final oxidation state minus initial oxidation state. So change in the oxidation state of sulfur right here is 4. But that 4 is the change in the oxidation state for 1 atom of sulfur, but I have 2 atoms. So I'll say change in the oxidation state for 2 sulfur atoms right here is going to be 8. That's what I call as n factor, right? So n factor of S2O3 dinegative is going to be 8, right? So people, I got the n factors of both the ones. Well, if I got the n factors of both the ones, I can simply use the formula. Instead of n1, I can write molarity of 1 multiplied by n factor of 1 multiplied by V1 in ml, right, is equal. Instead of n2, I'll write molarity of 2 multiplied by n factor of 2 multiplied by V2 in ml over here. Yes. Now people, am I given with the molarity of the first one? Yes, I'm given with m1 value. It's given to me as 0.154. N factor of 1, I got it as 3. Volume of 1, I'm supposed to calculate, right? M2 value, it's given to me as 0.25. N factor of 2, I got it as 8. Volume of 2, I got it as 40. Well, in this equation, you know all the parameters except this V1. You can get the value of V1 from here. Just let me know in the chat box if it is clear to everyone. Just let me know in the chat box. Let me show it exact value what you'll be getting right here. You'll be getting the volume exactly equal to 173 ml over here. Yes. Right? Absolutely, Nandita. You can kill it. You can kill it. Trust me on that. So let me know in the chat box, guys. Let me know in the chat box if it is clear to everyone. Right? Give me some green signal from the chat box so that I can move on to the next one. Give me some green signal. Give me some green signal from the chat box so that I can move on to the next one. Perfect. Perfect, guys. So let's move on then. Let's move on to one more question, which is right here on your screen. Again, a very simple question from the chapter solutions. Okay. So how will we solve this sort of a question right here? The vapor pressure of acetone at 20 degrees centigrade is given to me as 185 torr. Yes. The vapor pressure of acetone at 20 degrees centigrade is given to me as 185 torr. When 1.2 grams of non-volatile substance was dissolved in 100 grams of acetone at this much temperature, its vapor pressure was 183 torr. The molar mass of the substance, the molar mass of this non-volatile solute is something which we are going to calculate right here. A simple formula-based question, right? A simple formula-based question. Okay. Ankit, that's one of the nice book. That's a great book. That's wonderful if you're solving that. Okay. See guys, see how will I be solving this one. The question is from the concept relative lowering in vapor pressure, right? And as you all must be knowing, as per the formula is concerned, P naught minus PS divided by P naught is equal to chi B. What is chi B? Mole fraction of solute, right? And instead of mole fraction of solute, I can write number of moles of solute divided by total moles present in the container, which is going to be Na plus Nb. I hope you remember this formula, yeah? Abhinav, I'm live from Srinagar, Jammu and Kashmir, bro. Okay, so people, P naught is the vapor pressure of pure acetone which is given to me, right? That's 185. Minus vapor pressure of the solution which I get after adding some non-volatile solute into this acetone. Its vapor pressure of the solution is given to me as 183, right? So PS is the vapor pressure of solution divided by P naught again, that is 185, is equal number of moles of solute, number of moles of non-volatile solute. I can write it as mass of solute divided by molar mass of solute. Yes. So I can write as WB divided by MB whole divided by Na. Na is mass of solvent divided by molar mass of solvent, right? Plus NB is mass of solute divided by molar mass of solute. Yes. So right here you'll be getting the value over here as 2. 2 divided by 185 is equal to WB, mass of solute. It's given to me, right? 1.2 grams of non-volatile solute. That means WB is given to me as 1.2. Divided by what? Divided by molar mass of solute, which I'm supposed to calculate, divided by WA divided by MA. What is WA? WA is the mass of, it is the mass of solvent, and solvent right here is pure solvent right here is acetone. We have got 100 grams of it. Yes. And people, I hope you remember can you let me know the molar mass of acetone in the chat box fast? Can you let me know the molar mass of acetone in the chat box fast? Can you let me know the molar mass of acetone in the chat box fast? I'm waiting for your answers. Ankit, that's also a nice book. That's also a nice book. That's also a nice book. Yes, Kurat, I think it must be. Yeah. Absolutely. Narendra Awasthi for physical is one of the great book for the problem solving, right? So people, the molar mass of acetone is nothing, that is 60, right? Plus WB. What is the mass of solute which is given to me? 1.2 divided by molar mass of solute, that is MB right here. So I got one equation right here, and from this equation you can calculate the value of MB, right? Just after solving this, okay? In this equation you just have got one variable, that is MB. You can calculate it, and let me give you the exact value of it. You'll be getting the value of MB right here as 64 grams per mole, correct? So molar mass of the non-volatile solute which I'm adding right here, it's going to be simply 64 grams per mole, yeah? Perfect. Let's move on. Let's move on to one more. Which of the following is our aromatic molecules? I need to check which one is our aromatic molecules. Can you let me know the answer in the chat box? I just want to see what should be your answer, what you guys will be thinking. Can you let me know? Let me know which one of the following is aromatic. Let me know in the chat box. Let me know in the chat box which one of the following is aromatic. It's okay, Vishruta. Okay, got it. Molar mass of acetone is not 60 exactly, it's 58. All right, take it as 58. Yes, Ankit, yes, I know that. People, can you let me know the answer of this question? Fast. Fast. All right, look here. See. First of all, I need to check which one of the following is aromatic right here. See, first of all, guys, understand. What are the conditions for the aromaticity? First of all, the molecule must be planar. Every atom must be sp2 hybridized. Yes. And after that, there should be complete cyclic conjugation, right? Okay. and it should follow the Huckel's rule. At the same time, there should be 4n plus 2 pi electrons involved in the cyclic conjugation, right? Then only we say the molecule is aromatic, okay? So people, right here, this carbon is sp2, this is sp2, this is sp2, this is sp2. Every carbon right here is sp2 hybridized, yeah? Okay? If every carbon is sp2 hybridized, that means this molecule over here is planar, okay? So one condition is satisfied. Now, number two, do we have the complete cyclic conjugation right here? Absolutely. This negative charge is in conjugation with this pi bond right here. Yes, it can come like this. Similarly, this negative charge, it's in conjugation with this pi bond. It can come like this. So we have got complete cyclic conjugation. Now people, how many electrons right here are involved in this complete cyclic conjugation? I'll say 2, 2 to 4, 4 to 6. So there are 6 pi electrons involved in the cyclic conjugation right here. Okay, so I'll say this molecule is following the Huckel's rule. It is aromatic, yeah? Okay. Similarly, if I talk about this one, is this molecule aromatic or anti-aromatic? What do you think? What do you think? See guys, see, you can make the same molecule, similar molecule like this as well, so that there won't be any sort of doubt. You can make the molecule like this. See how you're going to make this over here. See, just put the bond over here, just put one more bond over here, just put one more bond over here, and one bond is like this, okay? These are one of the same. These are one of the same. Now people, if I ask you, what about this molecule right here? This one, only this benzene ring. Is it aromatic? Yes, it's aromatic. What about this one? What about this one? Is it aromatic or anti-aromatic? It has got 2 and 2, 4. See guys, this one right here, it is aromatic. And what about this one? It is anti-aromatic. It has got 4 pi electrons involved in the cyclic conjugation. So the second one is anti-aromatic, right? If you remember, aromatic plus anti-aromatic, it makes the whole molecule anti-aromatic, right? Yes, second one is anti-aromatic, correct? Now, moving on to the third one. First of all, check the hybridization of every atom right here. See guys, check the hybridization of every atom right here, including nitrogen, okay? Since, do I need to count the lone pair of nitrogen right here in order to calculate the hybridization? Since this lone pair of nitrogen is in conjugation, right? It's in conjugation. So I'm not going to consider this lone pair for hybridization. The hybridization of nitrogen is going to be 1, 2, and 3. It's sp2. And similarly, every carbon over here is sp2 hybridized, right? So we have got complete cyclic conjugation right here. Okay. Now people, apart from this, have a look. We got to know there is complete cyclic conjugation, the molecule is planar, and at the same time, how many pi electrons are involved in this cyclic conjugation? 2, 4, 6, 8, with this lone pair 10, right? So is it following the Huckel's rule? There are 10 pi electrons involved in the cyclic conjugation. So it's following 4n plus 2 pi, 4 2s are 8 plus 2, 10, right? So this molecule is again going to be aromatic, yeah? Correct? Now people, what about this one? See, this is sp2, this is sp2, this is sp2, this is sp2. What about this sulfur right here? First of all, it's one of the lone pair is in conjugation. So I'm not going to count this for hybridization. Definitely this sulfur right here is sp2. 1 sigma, 1 sigma, 1 lone pair, right? So 2 sigma, 1 lone pair, steric number 3, that means sp2. So we have got this molecule again planar right here, okay? If the molecule is planar, now I need to check, do we have complete cyclic conjugation? Yes, we have got complete cyclic conjugation. Now let's get to know how many pi electrons are involved in this complete cyclic conjugation. 2, 4, and this lone pair 6. So there are 6 pi electrons involved in this cyclic conjugation right here. So it's following the Huckel's rule, 4n plus 2 pi electrons. So this one is again aromatic, right? So which one among these are going to be aromatic? First one, third one, and fourth one, right? Let me know in the chat box if it is clear to everyone. So the answer is going to be 1, 3, and 4, okay? Can you let me know in the chat box if it's clear to everyone? Yeah? Perfect, perfect guys. Exactly. Exactly. Yes, Jay, why not? You're asking about this one? See, this lone pair of nitrogen, it's involved in conjugation. So I'm not going to count this lone pair for hybridization. For hybridization, I don't count those lone pairs which participate in the resonance, okay? Since this lone pair is in conjugation, it will participate in resonance. I'm not going to count this lone pair for hybridization. So it has got 3 sigma bonds. 3 sigma bonds means steric number 3 because it has got 0 lone pair then. So it is going to be sp2, yeah? I'm sure this is clear, yeah? Perfect. Perfect, guys. So 1, 3, 4 is going to be the answer of this question, right? Yeah? Moving on to the next one. All right, the question from the chapter states of matter. Yeah, the question from the chapter states of matter. At 400 Kelvin, just give me a second, the root mean square speed, RMS speed of a gas X, okay? It's mentioned in the question that RMS speed of a gas X, whose molecular weight is 40, okay, is equal to the most probable speed, of gas Y, okay, at 60 Kelvin, correct? Yeah, at 60 Kelvin, is that? Yeah, at 60 Kelvin. The molecular weight of the gas Y will be. Simple, it's a formula-based question. You can kill it, right? See guys, RMS speed formula, as you all must be knowing, that's equal to under root of 3R temperature of gas X divided by molar mass of gas X, right? Is equal. Most probable speed of gas Y is going to be under root of 2R temperature of gas Y divided by molar mass of gas Y. I think the question is done and dusted, right? The question is dusted, right? Root cancel, and this R got cancelled, right? So you're done, I guess, correct? You're done with the equation, correct? Every parameter is given to me. I need to calculate the molar mass of gas Y. Rest, every parameter is given to me, correct? R gets cancelled out, root gets cancelled out, so you're done. Let me show you its exact value, which you'll be getting right here. See, under root of 3R T1, right? Divided by M1 is equal to under root of 2R T2 divided by M2, right? This is not T1, this is T2 right here, right? Every parameter is given to me. T1 value is given to me 400, correct? Multiplied by this 3, divided by molar mass of gas X is given to me as 40, okay? Is equal to under root of 2 multiplied by temperature of gas Y is given to me as 60, molar mass of gas Y I'm supposed to calculate, right? So you're getting the molar mass of gas Y right here as 4 grams per mole, correct? Let me know in the chat box if it's clear to everyone. It's a very simple question, and this is asked question in JEE, okay? This is asked question, guys. Right? Perfect. Let's move on to one more question then. What is the half-life period of a radioactive substance if 87.5% of any given amount of the substance disintegrates in 40 minutes? Yeah? This is again one more question. Can you let me know its answer in the chat box? Can you give it a try? Can you give it a try? Let me know its answer in the chat box. I just want to see what your answer is going to be. Give it a try, guys. Give it a try. Let me know its answer. Give it a try. Give it a try fast. Okay, have a look, guys. See, first of all, your radioactive decay, it's a first order kinetics. I hope you know that. Radioactive decay, it's a first order kinetics, right? If it is first order kinetics right here, so what I'll be doing, see, there are some results in the first order kinetics. Whenever you'll be having a first order reaction, for a first order reaction, there are some results which you can remember directly, okay? Remember, time taken to complete 75% of the first order reaction is always equal to 2 times half-life of it. Yes. Time taken to complete 87.5% of a first order reaction is equal to 3 times half-life of it. Right? And remember, time taken to complete 99.9% of the first order reaction is equal to 10 times half-life of it. Yeah? These are 3 direct results for a first order reaction. Correct? Correct? Now people see. What am I given as per the question? 87.5% of the reaction, I must say, is completed in 40 minutes, right? So time taken to complete 87.5% of the reaction is equal to what? Is equal to 40 minutes. What do I need to calculate? I need to calculate half-life, right? Can I say time taken to complete 87.5% of the first order reaction is equal to 3 times half-life, right? I can write it as 3 times half-life of it. It's going to be equal to 40. So you can get the half-life of it as 40 divided by 3, which will be approximately 13 point something, right? So 13.20 seconds is going to be half-life of it, right? Let me know in the chat box if it's clear to everyone. Let me know in the chat box fast. Right? Let me know in the chat box. Perfect, guys. Exactly. Let me move on to one more question over here. Which among the following has the highest pKa value? You need to check which of the following is the highest, which has the highest acidic strength over here. You can let me know its answer. It's easy, right? pKa, that means acidic strength. Let me tell you, acidic strength is directly proportional to minus effect, right? acidic strength is directly proportional to minus effect, okay? And as you all must be knowing, minus M dominates over minus H and minus H dominates over minus I. That's what you need to remember, okay? But still, I'm sure you're going to commit one mistake over here, okay? See what is that mistake going to be. Okay, before talking about that, see, this NO2, first of all, this is OH right here, OH, OH, OH. You have selected your reference over here, yeah? Now, NO2 shows minus M, CN shows minus M, right? Fluorine, for halogens, remember for halogens, inductive effect dominates over mesomeric effect, okay? You know it, I guess, yeah? For halogens, inductive effect dominates over mesomeric effect, okay? So, I'll be taking only minus I effect of both. I'll be taking only minus I effect of both now. Now we will understand. Minus M power of NO2 is greater than minus M power of CN, correct? Wherever minus M is more, there only acidic strength is going to be more. So at number first, this one is going to be the maximum acidic, followed by the second one. Now remember, in case of parafluorophenol and parachlorophenol, this chlorine right here, it has got more pulling power than that of fluorine, okay? If it has got more pulling power than that of fluorine, so definitely it's going to be more acidic. So at the third priority, I'll be giving to this one, and at the end, it is going to be 3. So the correct order is going to be 1, 2, 4, 3, correct? Let me know in the chat box if it's clear to you. Let me know in the chat box if it's clear to you. Guys, concentrate over here, okay? Concentrate over here. Let me know in the chat box if it's clear to you fast. Yeah? Perfect. Perfect, guys, perfect. Let's move on then. Let's move on to one more question. This is the question on your screen. Again, a very simple question, yeah? See, guys, understand. For the octahedral complex of Fe tripositive, okay, I have got some octahedral complex of Fe tripositive in SCN, okay, thiocyanate S, and in CN ligand environments, the difference between the spin-only magnetic moment in Bohr magnetron will be, okay. So first of all, your Fe, it's forming 2 octahedral complexes. One with your SCN negative and another one with your, it is CN negative, right? Correct? And in both the ones, iron is present in Fe tripositive state. Iron is present in Fe tripositive state, right? Now we will see. If iron is present in Fe tripositive state, so its configuration will become 3d5. Yeah, its configuration is going to become 3d5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Correct? Now, in the one of the octahedral complex it is forming, that is with SCN negative, right? This is a weak field ligand. I hope you know that. This is a weak field ligand. And what about this CN negative? It's a strong field ligand, right? So, in presence of a weak field ligand, will there be any sort of pairing? There'll be no pairing at all. There'll be no pairing at all. If there is no pairing at all, how many unpaired electrons will be having in the complex when Fe tripositive is going to make octahedral complex with SCN negative? There'll be 5 unpaired electrons, right? So with your SCN negative, there will be 5 unpaired electrons. N value is 5. If N value is 5, you can calculate the spin magnetic moment, which is going to be under root of 5 into 5 plus 2, right? Under root of N into N plus 2 is the formula. It's going to be root of 35. Yes, it's going to be root of 35 Bohr magnetrons, which is going to be 5.9 something, I believe, yeah? 5.9 something. Okay, 5 point something it's going to be. Let's keep it as 5.93 something, yeah? 5.93. Now, people, when it is going to be, when this Fe tripositive is going to form a complex with Cn negative, as you all must be knowing, Cn negative is a strong field ligand, so it is going to cause pairing, right? Pairing will happen, and after the pairing, there will be only 1 electron unpaired right here. So N value in the second case is going to be 1. If N value is 1, you can calculate the spin magnetic moment. It's going to be under root of 1 into 1 plus 2. It's going to be root of 2. Root of 2 is 1.4 something, right? 1.41 Bohr magnetrons. I need to get the difference between these two. What is the difference of these two, right? So what is the difference of these two which is coming from here? See, under root of 35 is, it was not root of 2, it was root of 3, correct? Yes, it was n into n plus 2, sorry, it was n into n plus 2, 1 into 1 plus 2, so root of 3. Root of 3 is, what do we call this? Is 1.71, correct? So you need to get the difference between these two. You'll be getting the difference right here exactly as 4.18, which I was supposed to calculate, correct? Yeah? Let me know in the chat box if it's clear to everyone. Let me know fast. Let me know fast, right? Should I be getting some green signal from you? Perfect. Exactly, guys. Exactly. Let's move on then to one more question right here again. Okay. The question is 29.2% weight by weight HCl stock solution has the density of 1.25 grams per ml, right? It has the density of 1.25 grams per ml. The molecular weight of HCl is given to me, okay? The volume in ml of the stock solution required to prepare 200 ml solution of 0.4 molar HCl is. Simple. Which concept I'll be using? Which concept I'll be using? See, guys. First of all, let me calculate the molarity of this stock solution, which I'm representing by M1. M1 is going to be equal to 10 multiplied by density of solution multiplied by weight percent of solute, right? Divided by molar mass of solute, molar mass of HCl, I mean, yeah? So M1 value you'll be getting right here as 10 multiplied by density of solution is 1.25. Yes, weight percent is given to me as 29.2 divided by molar mass of solute. That's HCl, it's 36.5. You can calculate it till then, right? I got the molarity of this stock solution over here. Yes. What am I supposed to calculate? The volume in ml of this stock solution. Let's assume its volume is V1. Which I'm supposed to calculate, right? What is the final molarity of the solution? Final molarity of the solution, which I'm representing by M2, it's given to me as 0.4 molar. Yes. And what's its final volume? It's given to me. Its final volume is given to me as 200 ml, right? So people, I think you are done with the equation. M1V1 is equal to M2V2, correct? So I'll be using simple the concept of millimoles, right? M1V1 is equal to M2V2, correct? M1 value is going to be 0.4. Sorry, M1 will be coming from here, right? This M2. Okay, people, did anyone calculate the value of M1? Can you let me know in the chat box? Exactly, Kurat, it's going to be 8 ml. Yes, perfect. The answer is going to be 8 ml, yeah, right. So people, M1 value you would have calculated from here. Yes, V1 we are supposed to calculate, M1 V1 we are going to calculate, M2 value we have, right? And V2 we have. We are simply going to get the value of V1 from here. Let me tell you the exact value after calculation which you'll be getting. See, first of all, molarity you got to know as 10, correct? So at the end, M1 V1 is equal to M2 V2. By using that, you get the V1 value as 8 ml, which I was supposed to calculate, right? Perfect. Yes. Okay. Let's move on to one more question over here. Understand what this question is all about. The question from chemical equilibrium, okay? And you can solve this question right here. At 1990 Kelvin, and 1 atm pressure, there are equal number of Cl2 molecules and Cl atoms in the reaction mixture, all right? The value of Kp for the reaction Cl2 in equilibrium with 2 times Cl under the above condition is A into 10 raised power minus 1. The value of A should be, okay? So how will I be solving this question, guys? Understand again. The reaction which is in equilibrium, that's given to me as Cl2 gas in equilibrium with 2 times Cl gas. Yes, this is the reaction which is given to me, right? Well, it's mentioned in the question, once the equilibrium is attained in the reaction, there are equal number of Cl molecules and Cl atoms, right? At equilibrium, the number of molecules of chlorine and number of atoms of chlorine are same, right? At equilibrium, I must say, the number of molecules of chlorine and number of atoms of chlorine are same, right? Let's say, if that means number of particles of both these two are same. If number of particles of both these two are same, that means number of moles of both these two will be same at equilibrium, right? Right? Yes? Lakshay, that is the formula basically. That is the formula. Molarity is equal to 10 multiplied by density of solution multiplied by weight divided by molar mass of solute, yeah? See guys, what I'm telling you right here, at equilibrium, the number of molecules of chlorine and number of atoms of chlorine are same. That means number of moles of both these two are same, correct? Let's assume at equilibrium, number of moles of both these two are X and X, correct? Right? So at equilibrium, you can calculate the mole fraction of each. Mole fraction of Cl2 is going to be x divided by total moles is 2x, right? So x divided by 2x is the mole fraction of this Cl2 at equilibrium, x divided by 2x is the mole fraction of this chlorine at equilibrium, right? People, if you got to know the mole fraction, just multiply their mole fractions by the total pressure of the mixture at equilibrium, which is 1 atm, right? Can I say I got the partial pressure of each? I got the partial pressure of each. Just cut this x and x, right? So I got the partial pressure of Cl2 at equilibrium as 1 by 2. I got the partial pressure of Cl right here at equilibrium again as 1 by 2. Since I got partial pressure of both, right? So what I'll be doing? I'll be writing the expression for Kp, right? Expression for Kp. It's going to be partial pressure of Cl raised power 2. That means 1 by 2 ka square. Yes, divided by partial pressure of what? Partial pressure of Cl2, that's 1 by 2. Yeah, so the value will be 1 by 2. 1 by 2 means 0.5. So it's going to be 5 into 10 raised power minus 1. The answer was supposed to be in the form of A into 10 raised power minus 1. So A value right here is simply going to be 5. Yeah, this is something which I was supposed to calculate. Correct? Correct. Let me know in the chat box if it's clear. Let me know in the chat box if it's clear. Perfect, guys. Let's move on to one more question over here. The correct set from the following in which both the pairs are incorrect. Okay, this is are incorrect. Okay, it's not incorrect. Our incorrect order of melting points will be, right? Well, people, see. The first pair which is given to me as LIF, LICL, second pair which is given to me as MgO and NaCl, right? I need to arrange them on the basis of their melting points, right? Well, you must be knowing melting point is directly proportional to lattice energy, right? Melting point is directly proportional to what? Melting point is directly proportional to lattice energy. I hope you know that. More the lattice energy, more the melting point, right? And lattice energy, it depends on charge on the ions and size of the ions, right? Your lattice energy is directly proportional to charge on ion divided by size of ion. Yes. So in the first pair, we have got LIF and LICl, right? So you have got Li positive, F negative, Li positive, Cl negative. Li positive in both the time, in both these ones is same. Okay, so leave Li positive aside. F negative, Cl negative. Wherever size is going to be less, wherever size of anion is going to be less, there only lattice energy is more, and wherever lattice energy is more, melting point is going to be more. So size of F negative is less. If size of F negative is less, that means LIF is going to have more melting point, right? So LIF is going to have more melting point than that of LICl, correct? So this one is correct. This one is correct. Now talking about the second one. You have got MgO and NaCl, right? MgO and NaCl. Directly compare the charges, right? You have got -1 charge on chlorine, +1 charge on sodium, -2 charge on oxygen, +2. Wherever charges are more on the ions, there only lattice energy is more. So in MgO, charges on the ions are more, that means lattice energy is more, and if lattice energy is more, that means melting point of MgO will be more. So this one is also correct, yeah? So option A is going to be the one which is going to be correct among all. Let me know in the chat box if it is clear. Let me know in the chat box fast. Let me know in the chat box fast. Perfect, guys, perfect. Let's move on then. Let's move on to one more question over here. Okay. A water balloon. All right. See. Just a second, guys. A water balloon filled with hydrogen gas at 1 atm and 27 degrees centigrade has a volume equal to 12,000 liters, right? On ascending, it reaches a place where the temperature is -23 degrees centigrade and pressure is 0.5 atm. The volume of the balloon now will be, right? This is something we are supposed to calculate, correct? How will I be doing it? Understand. You have got a balloon, for example, right here, okay? And this balloon, it contains H2 gas, right? Correct? Pressure right here is equal to 1 atm. Initially, the pressure right here is 1 atm. Its volume is also given to me, volume of H2 gas right here, which I'm representing by V1, it's given to me as 12,000 liters. Temperature of this gas right here in the balloon, which I'm representing by T1, it's given to me as how much? It's given to me as 27 degrees centigrade, that means 300 Kelvin. Now slowly the balloon rises up. Okay? For example, when the balloon rises up, balloon reaches somewhere here, correct? The pressure right here, when the balloon reaches at the final stage, is equal to 0.5 atm. So P2 right here is 0.5 atm. Yes. Temperature of the gas right here at the final position, which I'm representing by T2, it's minus 23 degrees centigrade. Well, you can convert it into Kelvin. That means 250 Kelvin, right? Volume of the balloon at the final stage right here, I'm supposed to calculate. Yes. These are the parameters which are given to me. These are the parameters which are given to me, okay? This is 12,000 liters, all right? I have written 1200, so this is 12,000. All right. Now, people, what is happening basically over here? This was the initial condition, initial stage of the balloon. This is the final stage of the balloon, right? Since the balloon is rising up, is the gas getting leaked from the balloon? No, the gas is not getting leaked from the balloon, right? So I can say number of moles of gas is fixed. Number of moles of gas when the balloon moves from the initial state to final state, correct? Number of moles of the gas are remaining constant because there is no leakage in the balloon. Otherwise, it would have been mentioned on the equation, right? So what is going to happen? If number of moles are constant, what is my equation, ideal gas equation? P1V1 divided by P2V2 is equal to N1T1 divided by N2T2. But right here, number of moles of the gas are fixed constant. So remove this N1 and N2 from here, and I'll be using the equation P1V1 divided by P2V2 is equal to T1 divided by T2, right? Well, people, as you all can see, P1 value is given to me. P1 value is given to me as 1 atm. V1 is also given to me as 12,000 liters. P2 is given to me, right? P2 is given to me as 0.5. V2 we are supposed to calculate. T1 we know, T2 we know. So we can easily calculate V2 from here, yeah? The question is done and dusted, right? So let me show you its exact value which you'll be getting right here. V2 value you'll be getting as 20,000 liters over here, yeah? Let me know in the chat box if it is clear to everyone. V2 you got to know as 20,000 liters, right? Right? Now, moving ahead. The pH of an aqueous solution of MgOH whole twice is 9. If the solubility product of MgOH whole twice is 1 into 10 raised power minus 11, what is the concentration of Mg dye positive? What is the concentration of Mg dye positive, right? See guys, how I'll be solving this one over here. First of all, I'm given with MgOH whole twice, right? So MgOH whole twice would have got converted into its ions. Its ions will be Mg dye positive aqueous plus 2 times OH negative aqueous, right? 2 times OH negative aqueous. This is something which I've written over here, yeah? Now people, KSP value, solubility product is given to me, yeah? Solubility product of MgOH whole twice, KSP is given to me, all right? So I can say something like this, KSP, which is actually concentration of Mg dye positive raised by its stoichiometric coefficient, that's 1, multiplied by concentration of OH negative raised by its stoichiometric coefficient 2, right? This KSP value, it's given to me as 10 raised by minus 11, simple, 1 in 10 raised by minus 11, yeah? Now, what do I need to calculate? I need to calculate the concentration of Mg dye positive. So I should have OH negative concentration over here. How am I calculating OH negative concentration? See, I'm given with the pH of the solution, right? I'm given with the pH of the solution. pH of the solution is 9. If pH is 9, I can calculate pOH, which is going to be 14 minus pH, right? It's going to be 14 minus 9, that is 5, right? If pOH comes out to be 5, that means OH negative concentration is simply equal to what? 10 raised power minus pOH, correct? So OH negative concentration is going to be 10 raised power minus 5. So you got the OH negative concentration as well, yeah? You got the OH negative concentration as well. So you can write Mg dye positive concentration, which I'm supposed to calculate, is equal to 10 raised power minus 11 divided by OH negative concentration ka square. That means 10 raised power minus 5 ka square. So it's going to be 10 raised power minus 10. It comes up. So 10 raised power minus 1 moles per liter is going to be the answer, right? Right? Is there any option as 10 raised power minus 1? Yes, this is the one which is going to be the answer. Option D, correct? Yes, Mohit, yes. Perfect. Perfect, guy. Exactly, it's going to be option D. Let's move on then to one more. Well, you can solve this question on your own. Let me know its answer in the chat box. I'm waiting for your answers. Let me know its answer in the chat box. I'm waiting for your answers. This is a very simple question. Let me know its answer first. Let me know its answer first. Daksh, you can just drag the video a little back. It will be automatically replay for you, okay? You can just drag the video a little back. Akansha, which test you are talking about? Okay, so first of all, let's get to solve this question as well. See, we are given with three elements: sodium, magnesium, and aluminium. How we are going to arrange them? The correct set of elements in decreasing order of ionization energy, right? So sodium, magnesium, aluminium, they belong to the same period. Along the period, what happens to the ionization energy? Ionization energy increase along the period, right? Yes, along the period, ionization energy increases. So what should be the expected order? Expected order should be like this. This should be the order of ionization energy, right? Aluminium should come first, then magnesium should come, then sodium should come, right? Okay, but what happens over here? If you check the configuration of Mg, magnesium, if I talk about magnesium, its outermost electrons are in 3s2. Yes, correct? Yes, its outermost electrons are going to be in 3s2. Okay, so these two electrons, they are present in a completely filled configuration. Okay, so magnesium, it has got completely filled configuration. Can I say, in order to take the electron out from the completely filled configuration, I need to supply more energy? So I say among all these three, exceptionally, magnesium will be having the maximum ionization energy, then aluminium is going to come, then at the end, sodium will be coming. Is there any order resembling with this? Yes, option D. Okay, correct? Exactly, Mubashir. Mg, it has got the stable configuration, right? Because its configuration is complete, I must say. Exactly, guys. Perfect. I'm moving on to one more question right here on your screen. Arrange the following in the decreasing order of stability. You can solve this one as well. It's a very simpler one. Let me know its answer. I have taught the same question many a times on the same channel. Can you let me know its answer fast? Can you let me know its answer fast? See, guys. See, first of all, I need to check the stability order over here. Negative charge is the most stable on more electronegative element, right? Negative charge on more electronegative element is considered to be more stable. I hope you know that. Negative charge on more electronegative element is considered to be more stable, correct? Well, right here there is a negative charge on this carbon, negative charge on this carbon, negative charge on this carbon, negative charge on this carbon. Yes? People, this molecule right here is under maximum strain, I must say. Yeah? Why it's under maximum strain? See, the hybridization of this carbon right here is sp3. So what should be the bond angle over here? Bond angle should be 109 degree 28 minutes, but it is actually 60 degree, right? So this molecule right here is under strain. Okay. Similarly, this one, it's also sp3, so its bond angle should be what? Its bond angle should be 109, but it's 90 degree. Yes, so it's also in strain, it's also under strain, it's also under strain, right? Wherever the strain is going to be maximum, there only electronegativity of the carbon is going to be maximum, right? So electronegativity of this carbon is maximum among all these atoms over here. Okay, if electronegativity of this carbon is maximum, we know negative charge is more stable on more electronegative element, right? So negative charge is going to be stable in the first one, followed by second, followed by third, followed by fourth. So C is going to be the answer of this one, yeah? Right? Correct? Perfect, guys. Let's move on then. Let's move on to one more. This is one more question. 5 moles of an ideal gas at 293 Kelvin. 5 moles of an ideal gas at 293 Kelvin is expanded isothermally. Temperature is constant. From an initial pressure of 2.1 megapascal to 1.3 megapascal against a constant external pressure. Constant external pressure means the process is irreversible. Yes, I hope you know it, correct? So this process, this expansion is basically irreversible, okay? Against constant external pressure of 4.3 megapascal, the heat transferred in this process will be, okay? Well, guys, see. Understand how will I be solving this question. First of all, it's mentioned in the equation, the process isothermal. In case of isothermal, whenever the ideal gas undergoes the isothermal process, delta U for that gas is 0. If delta U is 0, that means Q is equal to minus W. I need to get the value of Q. So in order to get the value of Q, I need to have the value of W. Yes. So let's calculate W first, right? So we are supposed to calculate the work done in this irreversible process. Yes. In case of irreversible process, how do we calculate work? Since external pressure is constant, it's going to be P external, V2 minus V1, right? But I can write it further like this. W irreversible is going to be equal to minus P external right? Instead of V2, I can write nRT divided by P2 minus nRT divided by P1. So I can take nRT common. I'll be getting W irreversible as minus P external. nRT I have taken common. So it's going to be 1 divided by P2 minus 1 divided by P1. 1 divided by final pressure of gas minus 1 divided by initial pressure of gas. I guess all the parameters are given to me, right? All the parameters are given to me. People, P external pressure is given to me as 4.3 megapascals, right? N value, number of moles of ideal gas, we have got 5 moles of ideal gas, right? N is given. R value, it's mentioned in the question, take it as 8.314. Temperature is given to me as 293 Kelvin. 1 divided by P2. P2 is the final pressure of gas. Final pressure is 1.3. Okay, initial pressure, that is 2.1. So can I say you can calculate the value of W from here, right? And once you get the value of W, Q is going to be simply equal to minus W, right? So you get the value of Q as well. That's something which I'm supposed to calculate, right? Right? But people, the Q which you will be getting from here, that is the heat energy absorbed. See, this is first of all isothermal expansion, and we know whenever there is isothermal expansion of an ideal gas, heat is absorbed by the gas, right? So no doubt you'll be getting the value of Q right here. You'll be getting the amount of heat absorbed by 5 moles of gas, right? So whatever value of Q you'll be getting right here, that is the amount of heat absorbed by 5 moles of gas. But I need to get the heat absorbed in kilojoules per mole. I need to check how much is the heat absorbed by 1 mole of gas. So whatever Q value you are going to calculate from here, that is going to be valid for 5 moles of gas. So for example, 5 moles of gas, you got the value of heat absorbed as plus Q. So for 1 moles, you are going to get it as plus Q divided by 5. Yes? Right? Right? Let me show you its exact value which you'll be getting. See. This is the value of Q which you have got, 15.35 kilojoules, but this is for 5 moles of ideal gas. But I need to get it for 1 mole, so I'm just going to divide it by 5. I got the heat absorbed by 1 mole of this gas as 3 kilojoules per mole. Very simple, yeah? Correct? Right. The same project I've shown you, correct? This is something which I've shown you. Just put the values. You'll be getting the value of W from here. Once you get the W, Q is simply going to be minus W. That's it. But this Q is valid for 5 moles. I just want to calculate for 1 mole, so divided by 5. That's it, yeah? Absolutely, Pramod. It can be done if you start studying honestly. Perfect. Okay, we have got one more question. Let's see what the question says. It's again a simple question, guys. pH of a buffer solution. pH of a buffer solution of CH3COH and CH3CONA is 5.74. Concentration of CH3COH is given. Find the concentration of CH3CONA in the solution. Given pKa of CH3COH is 4.74. See, first of all, I'm given with the buffer. I'm given with a mixture of weak acid and its salt with strong base. So it's an acidic buffer basically. It's an acidic buffer. I'm given with a mixture of weak acid and its salt with strong base. So it is an acidic buffer. How do we calculate pH of an acidic buffer? I hope you know it. P of Ka plus log of concentration of salt, which is CH3CONA, right, divided by concentration of acid, which is CH3COH. Correct? I'm given with the pH value, I guess, yeah? pH value is given to me, I guess, somewhere 5.74. 5.74 is equal to P of K. This question was asked in your JEE Mains March attempt, okay? The same question. P of K, it's given to me as 4.74, right? It's 4.74 right here. Plus log of CH3CONA. Is it given or am I supposed to calculate this? Find the concentration of CH3CONA. I'm supposed to calculate this term, okay? So it's going to be concentration of CH3CONA divided by concentration of CH3COH is given to me, I guess. Yes. Concentration of CH3COH is given to me as 1 molar. So in the denominator is 1. Okay. So 5.74 minus 4.74, the value is going to come as 1. So 1 is equal to log of concentration of CH3CONA to the base 10, right? So you can get the concentration of CH3CONA from here. So concentration of CH3CONA, you know how to convert log into exponential. It's going to be 10 raised power 1, that means 10. 10 molar is going to be the concentration of the salt, which I was supposed to calculate, right? Yes? I'm sure this is clear to you. Perfect, guys. So let's move on then. Let's move on to one more question. Let's see if you can solve that or not. Exactly the answer is coming out to be 10. Okay, match the following. Match the following. This question was again asked in your March attempt, JEE Mains March attempt, right? You need to match the following. If you just know the structures, you can solve it, right? Furious is asking what is a buffer solution. I think you have just entered into class 11th, is that? Is that? Mehak, you can do one thing, just drag the video a little back, it'll be automatically a replay for you, okay? Hello, Mahmoud Yaqub. All right. Give it a try. Let me know the answer in the chat box fast. First of all, you can only solve this question if you know the structures of these acids of phosphorus, okay? And these are the structures of acids of phosphorus, guys, okay? We have got orthophosphoric acid H3PO4, then we have got H3PO3, then we have got hypophosphorus acid right here, okay? So what just happened? Just a second, guys. Just a second. Okay, yeah. All right. See, guys, how do we calculate oxidation states of these? Okay, I'm sure this is clear to you, right? See, first of all, this is a bond between phosphorus and oxygen. Which one is more electronegative among the two? Oxygen is more electronegative. So due to this bond, oxygen will get -1, phosphorus is going to get +1. Similarly, again a single bond, oxygen -1, phosphorus +1. Single bond, -1, +1. Double bond, -2, +2. What is the oxidation state? What is the charge present on this phosphorus atom? 2, 3, 4, 5. +5. Similarly, you can calculate for every phosphorus atom the oxidation state, provided you just know their structures. And I'm sure you will be knowing these structures from now onwards, okay? So take a note of it, take a screenshot of it. This will be helpful for you, okay? These are the structures of some common acids of phosphorus, and I was supposed to just link them with their oxidation states, right? That's it. Correct? I'm sure this is clear. Let's move on to one more question. So correct option is option number C, guys, okay? Correct option is option number C. Perfect. Moving on to one more. Complete combustion of 1.80 grams of an oxygen containing compound CxHyOZ gave 2.64 grams of carbon dioxide and 1.08 grams of H2O. The percentage of oxygen in the organic compound will be, yeah? I need to calculate the percentage of oxygen in the organic compound. See, first of all, I'm given with the organic compound as CxHyOZ, yeah? CxHyOZ. This is the organic compound which is given to me, right? I'm doing its combustion. And when I'll be doing its combustion, you'll be getting what? You'll be getting carbon dioxide, and with this carbon dioxide, you'll be getting water as well, okay? So people, just have a look. When this organic compound is undergoing combustion, so can I say whatever carbon will be there in this organic compound, that entire carbon will reach into carbon dioxide, because in the other product, there is no carbon as such. Entire carbon is getting converted from the organic compound to this carbon dioxide. Similarly, entire hydrogen is getting converted from this organic compound to this H2O, right? That's what is happening. That's what is happening basically, correct? Correct? So whatever carbon was there in this compound, same amount of carbon is transferring into this carbon dioxide, right? Whatever hydrogen was there in this compound, same amount of hydrogen is being transferred to this H2O over here. Well, people, I had 1.80 of a compound, right? I had 1.80 grams of the oxygen containing compound, right? It gives 2.64 grams of carbon dioxide. So right here, you got 2.64 grams of carbon dioxide and how many grams of water? 1.08 grams of water, correct? I can simply calculate the number of moles of carbon dioxide and number of moles of water, yeah? So number of moles of carbon dioxide are going to be mass of carbon dioxide 2.64 divided by molar mass of carbon dioxide 44 grams per mole. Similarly, I can calculate the mass of number of moles of water as well, which is going to be mass of water, that is 1.08 divided by molar mass of water, which is 18 grams per mole. So these many moles of carbon dioxide we got when we did the combustion of 1.80 grams of organic compound, right? So people, see, can I say 1 mole of carbon dioxide contains just 1 carbon, right? Yes. So I can simply tell number of moles of carbon will be same as that of number of moles of carbon dioxide right here. Similarly, can I say number of moles of hydrogen is going to be 2 times the number of moles of water? Yes, correct. 1 mole of H2O contains 2 moles of hydrogen, right? So these many moles of water will contain how many moles of hydrogen? These many moles of hydrogen, correct? Now, if I just multiply this term by the molar mass of carbon, can I say I'll get mass of carbon, right? Can I say I got mass of carbon present in this compound? Similarly, if I multiply what? Just a second. These were number of moles, right? So I need to calculate mass of hydrogen. I'll just multiply it by 1. I'll be getting what? Mass of hydrogen in this water as well. And whatever carbon will be there in this compound, that entire carbon has come from here, right? Whatever hydrogen is there in this compound, that entire hydrogen has come from here, right? So basically, I got the mass of carbon and I got the mass of hydrogen in grams in this compound, right? Yes. Now people, if you got the mass of hydrogen and mass of carbon in this compound, and you know the total mass of the compound, you can calculate the mass of oxygen as well, right? And once you get the mass of oxygen, divide that mass of oxygen by the total mass, multiply that by 100, you'll be getting the percentage, right? Let me show you the solution exactly with the proper values. See, first of all, number of moles of carbon, we calculated that. Number of moles of hydrogen, we calculated that, right? Similarly, mass we calculated, right? Mass of oxygen is going to be total mass of compound minus total mass of compound minus mass of oxygen and mass of carbon, right? We got the mass of oxygen as 0.96 grams. And once you get the mass of oxygen, divide the mass of oxygen by the total mass of the organic compound multiplied by 100, you get the percentage of oxygen in the organic compound, which is 53.33, yeah? I'm sure this is clear. I'm sure this is clear, right? Perfect, guys. Let's move on to one more question. This is one more question. The magnitude of the change in the oxidizing power of MnO4 negative getting converted into Mn di positive couple is A into 10 raised per minus 4 volt. If H positive concentration is decreased from 1 molar to 10 raised per minus 4 molar at 25 degrees centigrade, assume the concentration of MnO4 negative and Mn di positive to be same on change in H positive concentration, the value of A is going to be. See guys how this question is to be solved. First of all, I'm given with the electrode, right? MnO4 negative. This is the electrode, this is the couple, MnO4 negative getting converted into Mn di positive, right? So first of all, what am I supposed to calculate? I need to check how much will be the change in the oxidizing power. Simple guys, oxidizing power means you need to check how much is the change in the reduction potential. You need to check how much is the change in the reduction potential of this electrode when the H positive concentration is changed from 1 molar to 10 raised per minus 4 molar, right? Right? See how will I be approaching to this sort of equation. Understand. First of all, I need to calculate the change in reduction potential, correct? So first of all, let me write the reduction reaction of this electrode. Right here, the oxidation state of Mn is +7. Right here it's +2. +7 to +2 means decrease in oxidation state. That means reduction, right? So what is going to be my reaction over here? It's going to be MnO4 negative getting converted to what? Mn di positive, right? Now people, over here the oxygen state is +7, so it is going to gain 5 electrons, then only it will be getting converted into Mn di positive, right? Let's try to balance the oxygen atoms, okay? Let's try to balance the oxygen atoms since the reaction takes place in acidic medium, okay? See, we have got 4 oxygen atoms, and in order to balance the oxygen atoms, we add water molecules, right? So how many hydrogens we got? We got 8 hydrogens, so I'm going to add 8 H positives on this side. I'm going to add 8 H positives on this side, correct? Yes, this is the complete reaction which is happening on the electrode, yeah? When this electrode, when it acts as the cathode, this is the reaction which will be taking place, okay? Now we will see. I can calculate the QC value right here for this reaction. It's going to be concentration of Mn di positive, concentration of Mn di positive raised power 1. This is pure liquid, active mass 1 divided by concentration of MnO4 negative multiplied by concentration of H positive raised power 8. I got the reaction quotient as well, yeah? Well people, how many electrons do we have right here getting involved in the reaction? 5 moles of electrons. So value of N also we know that is 5, yeah? Value of N we know that is 5, correct? Now people, understand. I can use simple and earnest equation. It's going to be reduction potential of the electrode is equal to standard reduction potential of the electrode minus 0.0591 divided by N. N value is 5 log of QC, right? QC value is nothing. QC value is concentration of Mn di positive divided by concentration of MnO4 negative multiplied by concentration of H positive. This is the general expression of reduction potential which you got, correct? Now I'm going to put some cases into this. In the first condition, I have kept the concentration of H positive as 1 molar, right? Let's put the concentration of H positive right here as 1 molar. And that means I'll be getting the equation number 1. When the concentration of H positive is 1 molar, at that time, I can say reduction potential of the electrode will be equal to E naught RED, standard reduction potential, minus 0.0591 divided by N key value is 5 log of QC. QC value is nothing, that is concentration of Mn di positive divided by what? Divided by concentration of MnO4 negative multiplied by concentration of H positive. H positive concentration, that's equal to 1, correct? This is equation number 1 which I got on putting the H positive concentration equal to 1 molar, correct? Now people, I'm changing the concentration of H positive from 1 molar to 10 raised power minus 4 molar. Now in the same equation, I'm going to put the value of H positive as 10 raised power minus 4 molar, right? So I'll be getting the second equation. Yeah, I'll be getting the second equation. It's going to be reduction potential is equal to E naught RED. The new reduction potential, let's call this as E1, let's call this as E2, correct? The new reduction potential is going to be equal to E naught RED, standard reduction potential, minus 0.0591 divided by N log of QC, right? QC is going to be concentration of Mn di positive divided by concentration of MnO4 negative multiplied by concentration of H positive. Concentration of H positive I'm going to keep as 10 raised power minus 4. So 10 raised power minus 4, I think I'm missing something right here. This is power 8, right? Okay, concentration of H positive is 10 raised power minus 4. 10 raised power minus 4 raised power 8 means 10 raised power minus 32. Yes, 10 raised power minus 32, correct? Now people, now we will see. We got E1, we got E2. What am I supposed to check? I'm basically supposed to check how much does the reduction potential change. And whatever will be the change in the reduction potential, same is the, see, that's what I call as change in the oxidizing power of the electrode. So what I'll be calculating, I'll be just calculating E2 minus E1 value. I'll be just subtracting these two equations, yeah. I'll be calculating E2 minus E1 value. E2 minus E1 value. See guys, E2 minus E1, right? So this is going to be minus, this is going to be plus right here. So this term cancel out, right? So what I'll be taking right here as the common, I'll be taking something common as 0.0591 divided by 5. Okay, so it's going to be log of Mn di positive divided by concentration of MnO4 negative minus log of this term, right? Minus log of Mn di positive divided by what? Divided by MnO4 negative multiplied by 10 raised power minus 32, right? Now, when you elaborate it, what you'll be getting at the end, see, this is something as, or let me write it over here so that it's going to be clear to you. Let me write the same equation over here so that it becomes clear to you. See, I'm getting E2 minus E1. That is the decrease in that, that is the change in the reduction potential is equal to, I got something as 0.0591 divided by 5. It's going to be log of concentration of Mn di positive divided by concentration of MnO4 negative minus log of what? Minus log of Mn di positive concentration. Mn di positive concentration divided by, this is MnO4 negative concentration. Yes, and in the denominator you have got 10 raised power minus 32. I can write that 1 divided by 10 raised power minus 32. Something like this, yeah? Now I just need to solve this. The equation is done. The equation is done. How come? See guys, I can write E2 minus E1. E2 minus E1 is equal to 0.0591 divided by 5. This term I'm going to write as such, log of Mn di positive concentration divided by MnO4 negative concentration. Yes, it's going to be minus. Log of M into N is going to be log of M plus log of N, right? So it's going to be log of Mn di positive divided by MnO4 negative, right? It was supposed to be plus, but plus minus is minus. So it's minus times log of 1 divided by 10 raised power 32. That means 10 raised power 32 will come up front, right? So this term and this term, I'll say it will get cancelled out. So E2 minus E1 you got as 0.0591 divided by 5. So it's simply going to be minus log of what? It's going to be minus log of 10 raised power 32. This is something which I got, correct? So log of 10 raised power 32 means this 32 will come to the front. It's going to be 0.0591 multiplied with 32 divided by 2. right? That's something which will be the value of what? That's something which will be the value of the change in the reduction potential, correct? Right? Right? Let me know in the chat box if it's clear to you. Let me show its exact value which you'll be getting. So at the end, after doing this much of calculation, you are getting it as, this was, where was it? The value of A is, where is A? A into 10 raised by minus 4 volts. So you are getting finally it as 3776 into 10 raised by minus 4. I'm supposed to calculate just the value of A. So A value simply you're getting as 3776, right? Correct? Mushtaq, this was not the difficult one. This was a bit lengthy. That's it. Okay, it was not a difficult question. It was a lengthy one. It needs calculation. That's it. Yeah, so I was supposed to check when I change the concentration of H positive from 1 molar to 10 raised by minus 4 molar, what will be the change in the oxidizing power? That means what will be the change in the reduction potential? That's something which I was supposed to calculate, right? Kurat, you can just drag the video a little back, it will be automatically a replay, okay? So perfect guys, with this, I'm going to take a leave, okay? This was all about the mock test. I'm sure you would have enjoyed it, right? I'm sure you would have enjoyed the physics session, maths session, and then at the end, the chemistry session. Okay, so before ending the session, let me just give you the quick overview of something called as JEE 2021 crash course, which we are starting on the actual Vedantu platform. Well, people, let me tell you, this is the best thing which you can have at the last moment right here, okay? If you want to shoot up your rank, if you want to shoot up your marks of JEE by 30 to 40, trust me, this is the best thing which you can get right here, okay? I've seen people getting enrolled in this crash course, shooting up their marks by 30 to 40 minimum, okay? So people, what all things you'll be getting right here in this crash course? The first and the important thing, we are going to cover your whole syllabus in this crash course on the actual Vedantu platform, apart from the YouTube sessions, okay? And people, at the same time, one more thing, you have got the complete liberty to select the teacher and get trained by the teachers in physics, chemistry, as well as mathematics. Well, apart from the course completion sessions, there are some other sessions as well regarding the time management, tips and tricks by means of which you can solve the questions in lesser time. Yes, and at the same time, no need to worry about the test series, no need to worry about the mock test, no need to worry about the class notes, everything. It's a complete package, trust me on that, okay? It's going to be a two-way learning interactive platform wherein you can ask your doubts anytime to your master teachers, okay? So people, do get enrolled in this one. This is definitely going to be helpful for you if you want your performance to get shoot up, yeah? Let me tell you, the last batch for this crash course is starting on 26th of April. Do get enrolled in this one. It's going to be very helpful. If you want me to train you personally in chemistry, do not forget to use this coupon code of WSCC, okay? On using this coupon code of WSCC, you are going to get this crash course just for 6K, and at the same time, I'll be training you personally in your chemistry, right? And there is one more link in the description box of the video. That's for the Telegram. Do click on the link, get added to the Telegram group, stay updated about the classes. And for the ones who have not liked the video yet, please do like the video, share and subscribe the channel at the same time, so that, as I always say, everyone gets benefited out of these sessions. So people, till then, I'll see you guys tomorrow at the same time, right? Tomorrow it's going to be the Pathfinder series from the chapter Solid State, right? Which is going to be session number 3. I hope you remember that. So till then, you take care. Bye-bye. God bless you all and love you all. Yes, Mushtaq, I teach there. Yes. Bye guys, take care.